So again, if anyone wants to do a recap, they get not initiative, inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do it if nobody else wants to. I do actually remember what we did. So last session we kind of found the inn in Nicodramus or whatever. We were hanging out in the inn, and Z had a dream where forget her name, but she came and was talking to him, and he killed her and cut her head off. And then we threw her out the window and reanimated her, and she went off into the city, heard someone scream. And then we went shopping. We bought a bunch of stuff. And basically, after we did that, before we did all of that, we went to the what was that place called? The
Giant tower.
The archive place.
Oh yeah, the Cobalt Soul.
The Cobalt Soul.
Archives of the Cobalt Soul.
And we got paid I got paid a shit ton of money that I am going to have to handle before we get really started. But a bunch of money. We took that money and went shopping, and we also killed that person and sent her off into the city to go be an undead person wandering around. And basically that's kind of where we ended, is after we went shopping, and we were going to go to Miranda's parents' shop.
Okay. I thought I added that.
You don't have to give me information for that. It wasn't detailed, but I'll remember in the future.
You still did it, so you get the inspiration.
Goddamn right. Inspiration is valuable.
Anyone have any touch-ups on that, or anything you wanted to add that you remember?
I also talked to that lady about my arm, and she got really creeped out.
Yes, that did happen.
And then I didn't actually cut her head off. I kind of electrocuted her with my thunder step, and then her head fell off.
Oh, okay,
technically,
people. It sounds like you're talking about the same person, but Zoltra.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You didn't kill the Abigail and cut her head off.
No, not at all. No,
because that would be too thematic.
Yeah, that would be a problem. That would be a problem.
That would have led to a completely different session.
Yeah, I'm no longer part of the group at that point.
Yeah, Josh would become DM at that part. All right, Josh, this is your campaign now. Yeah, I'm recording. This is part of it.
All right.
So if you guys are ready to begin, the shopping session was a little loose, so we're going to say you guys met back up at the Tall Order Inn. And you guys, it's roughly, I believe I said 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And you guys know that at least the intent was to head out towards the Masterful Mixers, where Ellywicks' parents used to work. And now a halfling named Yeza currently works there in their stead.
Yes. Do you want me to do my thing through roleplay, or do you just want me to talk to everyone real quick?
Roleplay, preferably. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Then we'll do it kind of later when I get ready to do that.
All right. So, are you guys gonna head that way then?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, you guys make your way. You guys are on the outskirts of the skew, and you make your way through town and head towards the Opal Archways. The building itself is in the just outside the gate to the Opal Archways, where the idea and the goal for them is to attract the wealthy people potentially coming through in and out to come to their shop. And actually, it worked pretty well. Location, 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 as Ellywicks would tell you if she wanted. And let me see. I don't think I added it, but it's fine. It's when you guys get there, it's kind of when you go to a shopping center and you have this wall of shops and they're all rented out. So there's one part of it that's essentially the potion shop, and that's the Masterful Mixers.
Okay.
And you guys head in?
Yeah.
All right. You open the door,
I did.
and you hear like a chime, ding, 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 ding. And for a second it gives Delvin a little bit of anxiety about the jewelry shop that had a similar chime. Uh, and then you go in, and it's very nice. You smell incense. You've got like what looks like random tinctures for like light ailments like headaches and simple like performance enhancement and all like random assorted kind of things. Energy drink type potions, and then it looks like the main source of the like what you guys would be looking for to purchase would be behind the counter.
Are you thinking I have anything for me, Delvin?
My
And what was
goodness.
that?
You think they have anything good here for me, Delvin?
I'm sorry. I was helping my daughter set something up. I was trying to listen, but they were talking to me. What did I miss? Just
You guys
like
are
the
in the potion shop.
Oh, yes. So in the potion shop, I wanted to look for like poisons that can be turned into gas.
Oh.
Poisons that could be turned into gas. It's very
Yes.
specific. Is there
Like-
a specific poison that actually exists, or
I believe that in real life there's poisons that do this. So what I want
here, I'll show
is
you
something.
what's there. I just gotta post it in the chat.
Okay.
Find it. 'Cause-
Basically, it's like in a vial, and when it breaks and touches air, it turns into a gas.
Okay. So I have a bunch of potions. I'll show you what's there. For that, you might have to ask him. Oh, so speaking of, you walk in, you see this, but you also see like this Yeza, as you guys have been told about, the halfling that's behind the counter. He looks up, you guys come in, and he says, "Oh, hi. Oh, Ellywicks. Oh, nice to see you. It's been a long time."
I know. I'm so and I'm looking around everywhere. Super excited. I can't even finish my sentence.
I
Just
haven't
like,
really
this is the
changed
same.
much.
This
I
is the
felt like,
same.
yeah, I didn't want to change anything. I didn't want to, disturb them, essentially. I put everything where your parents initially intended it to go, and it works, and, everything's great. And here's all the potions I have. I'm going to just put it in general.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a little chaotic. It doesn't look like that on my paper. But that's what's there. And he's like, take a look at these and whatever you have on the wall.
Right.
So there are some poisons in there, Josh.
I'm looking at that.
And if you want to ask him specifically about making something specific, you can do that. Oh, which brings
I'm
you?
gonna
Where
I'm
have
gonna
you?
let them talk first.
Okay, where have you been, Ellywicks? It's been a while since you've been in town.
It hasn't really been so long, but I be you're not going to believe this, but I've been on a pirate ship for a while.
I mean, I kind of believe
Or
it.
maybe you do believe. Okay, yeah. Well, Um, I'm still part of the crew, but right now my captain, she's doing her own personal business, so the crewmates are doing their own thing here for a few months, and I became part of this little crew here, and we have a little mission, and we were coming through here, and I just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Oh well, hi, nice to meet you all.
Oh,
Any friend of
um,
Ellywicks is a friend of mine.
and I interrupt him. I'm assuming I have my animals with me at this point, and I'm like, I made two friends. This is Warden, and this is Cat. But I'll make sure they stay outside. I just wanted them to to say hi.
Oh, I mean, if
But
they're your pets, you can bring them in. That's no problem. Just, I mean, maybe the monkey. Just make sure no sticky fingers.
okay.
Not that I think she'd steal, but I figure animals grabsy, and she has opposable thumbs.
Oh yeah, totally, totally.
I will say that the Podgy from the Tall Order Inn had, because I know it's been a week, he had directed you here not just because he works here, but that he might know more about the Cerberus Assembly working with your parents.
Me?
No, I was talking to Miranda.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Give me a second, though. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Just other people role play. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she's gone. I'm gonna go up to him and be like, just out of curiosity, I have something that may be a little off the wall, and when I describe it to you, you may want to ask a bunch of questions, but just hear me out.
Okay.
I'm looking for something, a type of poison
Okay.
that, while inside the vial is a liquid, but once it
No.
touches the air, it turns into
Now
a
you ask.
gas. Is that something that maybe you could
Are you
make for me?
Yeah, are you an exterminator? Like getting rid of like rodents and stuff. You know,
Something like
clear
that.
out the walls of insects, maybe termites. I do have something. It's pretty much the basic poisons. And he like shakes the bottle. I can probably do something to make it to where it can be airborne. It will give me little bits. It just costs maybe 50 extra gold.
I'm willing to pay it. Yeah, that sounds excellent. Maybe something a little bit more powerful than for insects, like something that might be able to kill,
A cow.
like a cow, or maybe an orc or
A
a
really
kobold.
big insect.
Okay, so giant cow termites crawling in your walls. Let me see.
Yes.
It's really important. We don't want them to spread any more than they have.
He like scratches his chin. I might be able to whip something up for maybe 400 gold. It's making something new that I'm not familiar with, so I'm probably going to mess up, which is going to cost me materials. So this will help.
Of course, I understand. I walk over to Razik, and I kind of lean over and be like, "You think it's worth 400 gold to kill the jewelry maker?"
How much do you think he has on him?
Probably a lot more than 400 gold.
Well, I think you just got your answer.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right. It'll take me a while. After I'm done with any other customers or purchases, I'll go ahead and get started on it. It will probably take me like 4 hours, maybe.
Oh, perfect. That ties right into our schedule. That sounds good.
Okay.
And I will hand him 400 gold if I have it on my character sheet.
Back.
Fuck back.
Which do I have?
Ellywicks, how many of the things in here are poisonous? I'm just
What
taking
the
around one
Wait,
bottle
what?
in your hand.
What was that? How many? Hold on. I was putting the dog outside. In the monkey outside. I couldn't hear exactly. What was that?
How many of the
That's
things in here are poisonous?
Oh. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what you and who you are, because really all of them could be poisonous
Oh,
to the right person.
As he puts that bottle back down.
However, they're not all intended to be poison. But I do recall parents experimenting with different combinations, and things would often, I don't know, explode, make some fizzly sounds and gas, and they'll be like, "Ellywicks, you can't be in here. Go away." Like, but I just want to be with you. And I'm going back and forth as if I'm like pretending to be a little Ellywicks and parents, and um,
Actually, speaking of them working on things that explode, uh, I found these. They're not any use to me, but maybe you can find use of them. And he goes in the back, and he comes back out with these like leather boots with like these mechanical parts all around the base, and it looks like or yeah, just a bunch of familiar tinkery looking things, cogs and wheels and like little gas pellets that or something.
gas
With
pellets,
different,
okay.
I don't know what to call it, and with like arcane sigils on them. He's like, this was something they were working on. I tried them once and it blew up a lot of things around me. So not for me, maybe for you.
I think I know what those are. Oh my gosh! And I eagerly go grab them.
Okay. And
I'm
then,
so excited. Thank you.
Uh,
Oh, by the way, I don't know if whatever you're doing later after shopping, I had some things I wanted to talk to you about on a more serious note, and maybe you'll be able to help me out with that.
oh, yes. I mean, let me see. Do any of your friends have anything else they want to purchase before? I guess we go on talking casually.
Um, I have something that I want to buy,
Okay.
but it's very.
Uh huh. It's very expensive. Well, what are you interested in? Hello? Did we lose Christopher?
I'm interested in Midnight Tears.
Midnight Tears. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Do.
You'd have to Google it probably.
Basically it's a poison that doesn't take effect until nighttime, but if the person is not given a potion, they have to do a save DC of 17 or higher, or they take 9d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to stop it is if they get the potion beforehand. And if they do get a potion beforehand, if it's not the right amount, if it's like a partial dose, you get to decide what happens with that kind of thing. I just searched it up. So I have to ask Delvin. I need
Yes.
some money to buy that.
Okay. How much is it?
It's 1,500.
Uh,
It's a
Okay.
very expensive poison.
Absolutely. Okay. And I say, well, absolutely, you can have that. So, let's pretend that I go back to the thing and get it for him.
Maybe we should wait till everyone else has made their purchase.
Yeah, let's all. I tell him, no problem. Absolutely, I have no problem letting you have that kind of gold. Seems like something that'll work for us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Anytime, buddy. And then as I say that, I kind of lean over and be like, "Guess it's a good thing I sold out the old guide, huh?"
Don't push your fucking buttons.
Dirksia, don't you think these potions of growth look like they could be fun? Especially for us little ones. Would it just be like we are just giant, or would our proportions change? What do you...
You there, Cirxia?
Oh, I thought she was talking to you. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen. I think I kind of want to try it.
I know. Can you imagine two giant little gnome/goblin things just coming at you? How much would I'm gonna look to Yez and be like, how much would we grow if we were to take these?
You'd grow about a size bigger. You'd be maybe the size of that one. And he points at Delvin.
Oh my gosh, Dirksia! Imagine if we do one of like you on my shoulders when we're this big.
Here,
Ah!
here. I'll tell you what. I'll give you this potion on the house, but this is the only one. And he grabs the potion from under the counter and puts it on top. He says, "Here, take it. It's on me."
The potion of growth.
Mhm.
Okay. This is gonna be fun, Sturksy. We're gonna find the perfect opportunity to use this.
We both don't need one? Or we can like split one, or do we have to like buy another one?
You'd have to buy another one for 2.
Okay.
Hey, it's okay. Here. I'll buy one for her. So we could both have one. And those are gold pieces, silver pieces? What is that?
All gold. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll place it on the table like as if I'm like super rich, be like 300 gold for you. And then I'll like toss the potion of growth over to Sturxia.
Thank you.
Does
Can't
he
wait
have-
to use it.
Do I what? What was that, Chris? Z?
Does he have regular potions too, like just healing potions?
Oh, yeah, no.
What a fucking potion shop!
I'm gonna say
Most
he.
are the blood.
I'll say
Cool.
he has some because I realized I didn't write them down. I did them for a
Just
different
wait a
shop,
second.
but not this one. You'll see like three, three regular potions, and then one superior, or one whatever it's called, the second one.
How much are they?
Let me look it up because I have actually on roll 20. Greater healing potion for 200 gold pieces and basic healing potion for 25. Oh,
I'll
sorry,
buy
no.
the whole
The greater hope
stock.
potion is going to be 100. Sorry.
I'll buy all of them.
So the 3 basic healing potion and the 1 greater healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay, so just add
So
those
that'll
up.
be 175.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be down to. It'll be a 208.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 208. Okay. Yeah. So that's a potion and then greater potion, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Also, Yeza kind of smacks his forehead and looks at you, Delvin. He's like, I actually apparently have something that does what you're looking for. It is normally 500, but I'll drop it in price due to my quoting you of something I would make, which would have been decidedly less effective.
Perfect. I'll take that then.
All right.
So that's 4 plus how much was his stuff? I'm just trying to keep track of all the gold.
1,500.
So 1,900 gold. So
All right. Anyone else or want anything?
You guys have any I know this isn't really a potion, but healer's kit might have some similar uses.
Yeah, I have some in the back. Usually not for sale. What do you want to offer for it?
3 gold.
Sure.
And Bradley's gonna give him a big smile.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much they cost. He's just had it in there for like years. Doesn't use it. It's kind of like the first aid kits you have in the corner, just in case. Yeah. I'll take 3 gold for it. I'm not using it. Hopefully, I don't need to. So I don't know if he got ripped off or you did. So.
We'll leave that as a secret.
Yep. All right. All right.
I'm gonna walk. Oh, never mind. Do your thing more in case some more people want to buy.
Yeah. Anything? Anyone else?
Buying things?
Potion wise.
healing potions.
Yeah. Chris bought the whole stock.
How many did you get?
He got 3 normal healing potions and 1 greater healing potion.
Okay.
That was all there was.
Okay. Well, that
What
is not
is
a lot.
the filter of love? I'm just curious.
It's like a love potion, essentially. It's
Okay.
like a charm spell, essentially. Let me just Google it to see if I need to.
The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. This potion, rose-hued effervescent liquid, contains 1 easy-to-miss bubble shaped like a heart.
Easy to miss bubble shaped like a heart.
Yes.
That's so kawaii. Alright.
Okay.
Malice.
You
Actually,
interested in a filter of love?
No, I was just curious about it because I was like, "Oh, what does that do?" 'Cause I figured it was like a love potion, but yeah, I wanted to know like exactly.
You sure, Sturks? Yeah. Not someone who's caught your eye.
just silence.
Yeah.
She just looks at you like,
Nah,
mm-mm.
nah, fam. Get out of here.
um,
All right. Any more potions?
Eh, no,
Go on, Arkman.
I was just gonna make a joke.
All right.
What happens if I drink it and I look in a mirror?
Are you normally attracted? Well, then fuck, it would work. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a waste of a potion, in my opinion.
No, you know what? I don't. I'm gonna pretend like you've been Yesa this whole time. I don't think that's a waste of a potion because we have to love ourselves before we can truly love other people.
All right, that's fair. That's a fair way of looking at it. All right.
Looks
I mean,
like I'm never
I'll take the
myself
gold.
than anybody else.
What was that, Mr. Tiefling there?
Looks like I'm never loving anybody then.
Don't love yourself.
No, I kill people. Why would I love that about myself?
All right, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Evil people. He means evil people.
Hmm.
I completely forgot that it was so fucking.
I see. I want to explain something, Yesa. I'm just new to these guys.
Fair. I was
Wink.
going to give them the benefit of the doubt, considering that they're with you, but I
And I
could call the
look
guard
at
if you
you-
need me to.
I look at you, Ellywicks, and I'm like, "What are you talking about, Ellywicks? We've been together for freaking long as I can
For 2
remember."
weeks now.
3 weeks,
Like-
2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I need to
3
update the
weeks, maybe?
calendar.
It
Got a
seems
really
like
short memory.
I don't know. Seems like I've known you as long as I can remember.
Yes, I don't know what he's talking about. Starxia, on the other hand, she seems, cool, but I've known her like a week. Sorry,
I was gonna say, you
Starxia.
met her. Like,
See,
Oh,
obviously,
But the coolest thing about this all is I got money.
Oh, yeah, I'm very happy for you.
I've never had this much money in my entire life.
Right? I don't know if you're, bragging.
I'm not bragging. I'm just simply happy.
I'm glad that you're happy. I'm really am. I truly am. All right. If you guys are done shopping, um, did you need to talk about anything, Ellywicks?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we don't have to talk here.
Ellywicks, is it something you guys have to talk in private?
I mean, I guess I don't have to, but
Can we talk
I
over
don't-
dinner?
I don't know if I'd want to talk other people might hear. I mean, these guys I think are fine, but other people outside that we don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go stand in the doorway. I'll scare away everyone.
Okay,
yeah.
so
I was gonna say, I'd
Razzle-
point at you and
Razzle-
say, "Go guard the door."
Okay. So, as you know, Yeza, my parents were murdered.
Yes, I definitely know.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know this, but I've been trying to find out who did it. And I know that at some point I knew a name. But I had an accident. I almost died actually in the water, in the ocean. And that's a whole nother story. But one of the things that came back is that they might have been involved in the Cerberus assembly, right, hun?
Yes.
Yeah. And I was wondering if you've heard anything or knew anything about that in regards to them.
Yes. I'm sad about your accident. It's very unfortunate that if you thought you knew a name and it's gone. But yeah, I'm aware they worked for the Cerberus Assembly. It was not too long ago and not a very long partnership. They came one day and offered them apparently a lot of money. I don't know where that money is per se, but they worked for them happily enough. It seemed. I wasn't. I guess they. It was very secretive. They would have access to something for a bit, and then they were tasked with replicating whatever it was they found. I'm not sure what that was. They didn't want to talk about it for, I guess, my safety, because I guess they weren't supposed to talk about it. War over there and the Dwendalian Empire and such.
You said they found something. The Cerberus Assembly found like a potion of some sort, and they wanted them to replicate it.
If they had a potion, it would have been easy to replicate. They must have been properties of something magical, is from my assumption. Because, I mean,
Um,
there's healing spells. We replicate that through potions. With healing potions,
mhm.
it's like similar. They found something that they needed to keep secret. They found your parents being the most skilled at their job and thought they could do it. I don't know if they succeeded.
Is there anything that maybe like? I mean, I know you've been running the shop for a while, but like any of their old um kits, work kits, or journals laying around, or any just old workstation items at all?
No, it seems that the Cerberus Assembly cleared them out. And I've
Hmm.
been here for quite a bit of time since their passing, a few years.
I think I kind of step up next to Ellywicks. Just real quick. Do you happen to remember the name of their contact? Was the Cerberus Assembly?
You asking Ellywicks?
No, I'm asking the dude.
Oh.
The yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no. It was like, I just remember them. They wore like the garments of the Cerberus Assembly, and honestly, I thought it was a bit, a lot, coming to the Menagerie Coast in their official attire. But I guess they want to have an air of authority. Um,
Hmm.
but
Any
I
idea how
don't know
they
who they
would
were.
contact them?
No. I worked with her parents on like smaller stuff, creating the more basic potions, and I was essentially their apprentice.
Hmm.
Okay.
I understand.
I'm not nearly as capable.
Understood.
Hmm. Hold on. Alistair was talking. I wasn't sure. Did did you know anything about if they would meet somebody anywhere at all, or about any sort of location they would go to, or like a word that you might, or name or something that you would hear them say over and over?
No, they didn't talk about. They would leave and go to a location, but I don't know where it was. I presume this object that they were trying to replicate the properties of.
Or an object they were trying to replicate the properties. And by chance, you know how big it was?
I don't know anything about it.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Right.
And it was an object that they were trying to, not like a potion.
From what I could glean, I mean, that's what it sounded like.
Okay.
I sound.
Curiosity, did you ever mention did you ever hear anything about them saying the eye or referring to anything
No,
that as an eye?
nothing I related that I can recall.
Okay. I just had to see.
Yeah, that's no problem. Strange question.
Yeah. It was just a wild guess. That's all. Just a wild guess.
Well, make sure you're careful if you're being nosy with the Cerberus Assembly, okay? Because
I'm
I know Podgy thinks that they might be behind it. I don't think so.
Podgy might be, but do you think that Podgy thinks that the service assembly is behind their murder?
Yeah, I mean, he does. He said so.
Well, I know. But like really.
I think he thinks that. I don't agree. I feel
Hmm.
like they needed them, and from my understanding, they didn't finish what they needed to do, and so for them to be killed doesn't make sense to me.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, quick question about when? How long ago was this?
Um, when they died,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like, do you want to throw a timeline
Um.
out there, or do you want me to?
I would say like 4 years. How's that sound?
That's fine, because you were young. How
Yeah.
old are you now, Miranda?
About 20-ish. 21.
Yeah, that works. That's perfect. maybe 4 years or more.
Um,
So nothing would be fresh if that's what you're trying to ascertain.
no, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to I don't know enough about the server assembly to ask the proper questions.
And to be fair,
So
you don't operate within like normal Cerberus assembly people. You're like an outside contractor, essentially.
yeah, what? Answer me this question. I'll role play it with Ellywicks so we can get to this. Could I find out about this?
Could you find out about this?
Yeah, could I start asking
You
questions and
could
get
start
answers?
asking questions. Whether you get answers or not is another story.
Okay.
Adam,
Yes, sir.
do I know anything about like the service assembly?
You know that the halls of erudition are from your hometown, so like the extension of the Saltress Academy, which is pretty much their wizard school. You have like an off branch of it in your area, but you don't have like super involvement, but your mom does.
Okay, so I could figure shit out. Possibly.
Possibly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, well, that's all really I could think of to ask you things, possibly.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, thank you for.
And if you're going to put those boots on, don't do it in here.
Okay, no, I think I'm going to. I have some tools that I could use to fix this. Don't worry.
Okay.
I do take after. Okay, I don't want to say I take after my parents because they're more of like the. I like more physical forms of tinkering, where theirs was more, like this.
Yeah. I mean, your father was the more tinkery one. It helped with what they did. Your mother was the most keen when it came to potions. But yeah, I I hope don't get too close to danger, please. I would hate to lose you two.
Definitely doing my best. Even though I said I would run with pirates, they're not the kind of pirates you think. They're like she targets bad people.
Sure.
No, it's true. It's true. It really is. It's very true. She does target bad people. So
Okay.
I mean, oh, you don't believe me,
I
Keza?
no. I believe you enough. I trust you. I just want you to know that I care and that I'm here if you need a place to stay or someone to talk to.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Sorry, everyone. Any last minute items?
Yep, I think we have everything we need. Am I right, guys?
Do you guys want to go eat dinner?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go get a bite to eat. I gotta talk to.
And,
I got some stuff I want to talk to you guys about.
and thank
You
you,
want to
Ellywicks.
join us?
I'll be okay. I think I'm going to go to bed early.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, sleep well.
I will. All right. And as you guys leave, he like locks up behind you and flips the sign to closed.
Is it late? Or is it early?
It's like 4:30 now. Took you maybe 30 minutes.
Daylight saving time.
So
I
as we're
don't know,
walking,
Chief.
away from the shop, I kind of fall back and start walking next to Ellywicks, and I'm like, so Ellywick, I never knew that your parents, what happened to them.
I don't think you asked.
Oh, that's true. But really, so let me ask you, I heard they were working with the Cerberus assembly. Let me. How do I put this? I have some contacts with that particular organization. Would you like me to maybe make some inquiries for you?
You would do that? Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. Like,
Um,
really.
what were their names?
Clara and Malco.
Do you have your sheet?
I asked you to send it to me and you didn't.
I did. I sent it to your email.
Oh, my email.
Clara and Malco.
Is that
You'd
their
have
name?
to breed a street
Is that
with
their
potions.
name?
It's similar to that. I don't know if that's exactly.
I don't see it, hon.
Is
That's
that
okay.
their name?
I'll open it.
And do we have last names in this world?
Yeah, there's last names in the world.
No, I meant like, is that like a?
Oh, if you
stuff-
want last names, yeah. If you haven't told me, that's another story.
Yeah, I mean, I have a last name.
Ellywicks. So what was
My
their
last
family name?
Hold on, let me bring up your Ellywicks helper sheet. I
Sorry,
sent
guys.
it to you. I
I
don't
don't see it. Okay, because I can't find it.
because you had
Sorry,
it open
guys.
before, so I know you've been able to access it. But your family name was
Copper Case.
Copper Case is your last name.
So,
Copper.
Clara and Malco Copper Case.
Oh, understood.
Clara and what?
Malco?
Malco. Okay.
And how old were you when? Did you know anything about them working with the Cerberus Assembly?
Not until recently. I mean, I was around 16 or so. I was a teenager when they died, and even then, I don't know. You know me, I have a little anger issue, and I wasn't really paying attention a lot to what they were doing. I was, I was growing into myself. But I just always, I wish I would have paid attention more.
How were they murdered?
Rude.
No, it's important.
He's
It is.
inquiring.
If you
Okay,
don't,
so
if you don't want to tell me about it, you don't have to.
I mean,
but
okay, yeah. So pretty much, I want to say that I didn't see their bodies. But there was a lot of blood. There was a few limbs. So I guess I saw part of their bodies. A lot of blood, lot of limbs. Workshop trashed. And never got to hear their voice again after that. So if I would say any word to describe how they were murdered, I would say brutally.
And I look at you and I'm just kind of like put my hand on your shoulder and I say, "I'm sorry, Ellywicks. I know it can be tough to talk about it. But I promise I'll ask some questions. I may have to do it discreetly, but I'll see what I can find out for you."
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I kind
Oh,
of like squeeze your shoulder and I say, "Anytime, Ellywicks." And I kind of like change the subject and I say, "So, where are we eating?"
Oh, Eller, do you know any place with snake doodles?
Snake dude?
I think they're called snake doodles. Snake noodles.
Snake
Snake
noodles.
noodles.
There is this okay. Okay. The only place that I've heard of snake noodles is at the adult entertainment site, and they specialize in phallic and ovum shaped and themed meals. So if you want a good snake noodle, you can you can go there.
I'll
Okay,
go
where
with
are we
you.
going?
So it looks like we
Hold on.
found where we're eating.
What is this? I give her a sheet of places where she's worked and is familiar with, and she comes up with something completely out of nowhere. All right, what's the name of this place?
The serpent's tongue.
The Serpent's Tongue. All right,
This
you guys
shit's
are heading
canon
to
now.
the Serpent's Tongue.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Fucking asshole. All right. You can't access it?
No, I
Okay.
can't.
You guys head to the Serpent's Tongue with the phallic themes all abound. Like you're welcomed at the door to this tall half elf person with like he's wearing his hair like covering like half of his eyes, kind of like emo blonde hair, and the necktie he has is phallic in nature, and he's like, welcome to the Serpent's Tongue. Head right in, and we'll give you what you need. And he winks.
Thank you.
I walk in, I say, it smells like fish in here.
Oh my god.
They have really good fish food in this city.
They've got lots of sausage. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Yes. We're actually looking specifically for the snake noodles. Oh, you know, Raznik, it is said that eating the reproductive organs of a snake helps virility.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need that, Razik. It's very important.
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? And I run off looking for some. Okay.
Some Miranda's mood.
And I kind of just like take off looking for someone specific without any explanation.
I think she might need it more than me. Can we get a table?
Yes.
You guys have tables?
There's a table right here. If everyone could have a seat, dogs and monkeys are welcome.
I like this establishment.
Freaky kind of place. All right, let's see. So we all sit down.
Yeah, you guys sit down, and even like the napkins are folded in such a way that's actually vaginal.
Of course.
Yeah, and then inside there is laid the spoon, with the spoon part facing out, and the handle is actually in the shape of a dick.
Excellent.
Miranda, you have created this place.
It is your fault. Did Ellywicks come back?
Where
I'll
did you
have the
go,
ki-
Miranda?
I'm gonna have the
I
kielbasa.
went to go. Okay, I walk back, and I'm arm in arm with a another like it looks like that he's like a half gnome, half human. So pretty much just like a tall gnome. I'm walking arm in arm with him. Oh my gosh, guys, this is my old friend Olfrey.
Hi, Olfrey.
His mom was actually one of the entertainers here, and we grew up kind of getting in a lot of trouble. Not in here, but he told me all about this place. And at one point,
Yeah,
I
he did.
even at one point I even did some like bouncer help. Well, sort of. Without being asked, I would protect people and kind of get in trouble that way. But and also Olfrey, he can't really talk too much.
Hi.
He's a little hard of hearing, so you have to we have like certain symbols and gestures that we use to communicate. I miss you, Olfrey.
Huh?
I think you'll fit in with us. Delvin, what do you think?
No, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
hear what you're saying.
Good guy.
I'm gonna start using he could read lips, I'm sure, but also using the hand gestures. And I tell him that this is my friends who I'm traveling with, and they wanted a taste of the snake noodles. And can you ask the chef to make it special, and then come over and have a drink with us?
Yeah, we got plenty of snake noodle. Yeah, you know.
I feel like the steak noodle isn't what we think it is.
Anyway, yeah, I'll go to the chef. I'll go talk to him
Maybe
right now.
Razi's gonna check his notes on the invisible book. Maybe I wrote the name down wrong. Snake Lock Nuo. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Oh, man.
Ellywicks, you seem close to your cousin back there
He's just a
at
friend.
the potion shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was my parents' friend. He's not related to me. We're not all related, you know.
Dang.
But yeah, I would say I was sort of close with him. I mean, after my parents died, like he wasn't really my caretaker or anything. I kind of went off the rails a little bit. I don't know if you could picture this, but I have a really had a terrible anger issue then. And I just, you know, actually, it was somebody who
What?
somebody I tried to be a waiter at a different restaurant, and I just couldn't. I kept on arguing with customers and throwing things and breaking bones sometimes. And so he was like, you know what, maybe you're not good as a waitress, maybe you're better as a bouncer. So I became a bouncer instead, and it's been great. It was a great way for me to get my anger out, and then I met Olfrey over here because I almost clobbered him on accident because I thought he was somebody I was chasing away from the tavern, and I apologized and walked him home and realized he worked here, or he didn't work here, he was from here, and that was an interesting conversation.
Oh yeah.
He's back.
Yeah, I
I'm just gonna
came
have
back.
friends like that.
I'm kind of big-footed, but I'm pretty quiet. It's also loud in here, I think.
Yeah, it's
It
loud
looks
over
loud. Anyway,
Very
your
loud.
food's on its way. I'm gonna go. Nice meeting you all. I didn't expect to be here. It's I get really sweaty talking to people I don't know. Anyways, my hands are really sweaty now. I'm wiping it on my shirt. Why did I narrate that? Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Olfrey.
Bye.
Seems like a very charming individual, Ellywicks.
Was. He
Absolutely.
is.
I know. That's why I said it. I was full of sincerity when I said those words.
Oh.
So let's eat.
Point of order, Sturxia, with your new mask, what do you look like?
Oh yeah. 'Cause the mask I can look like anything, right?
Almost anything. I'll let you know. So just tell me, and I'll be like, you can't do that, or you can. I'll write it down for you eventually. I just haven't yet.
Can I just look like
So it only
like
the mask only changes your
yeah.
face. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably look like an older child human.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense with your shortiness.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, girl.
Wait, but then I can't drink.
You're in an adult entertainment
Yes.
place too.
I was about to say that would make our lives slightly more difficult.
Yeah.
You're Winter Guardian, Ellywicks. It's fine.
I guess I'll go back and look like another old lady. Like that'll be my go-to for now.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. As long as you're covering up like your neck and your hands, you look like an old lady.
Like an old lady gnome.
Yeah. If you were the kids, they would have given you the kids menu, which was all boob related.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
That definitely makes total sense.
Bless you.
Oh man, this place is awesome, Ellywicks. I have to tell you. I'm glad you suggested it.
It was Razik that reminded me that this place existed. I always thought the names for things were so funny. Like, how many different ways can they come up with something to represent a phallus, you know?
I know, and who knew how many different types of sausages exist in the world?
So many.
Mhm.
Razik, what was it you were looking for?
It's snake lock noodles, which is sea anemia. Sea, what's that word?
Anemone.
Anemone?
Anemone. Yes.
Okay.
A sea anemone. Covered in honey and fried.
So that is what they bring out,
Oh
but
my god.
it's specifically been designed or curated to look phallic or vaginal in nature. Mostly phallic, because seems to be the greater theme here.
They probably would have to do a lot of work for that.
Oh yeah, it's the more expensive of the dishes. It's like 8 silver pieces. Oh, speaking of, actually, I have stuff that I can show you guys now. Whoops, not that. Token shops. Okay.
I need to bring up a calculator for this.
I thought I had a handout for this. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So I believe, in your guys' handouts, but I can do show to players. For like, you guys can go to the handouts, click on general prices for food and stay, and if you guys want to purchase something or order something, you can use this as a guide for how much it's going to cost.
Okay.
And for
That's
this
cool.
specific dish, it's took a lot more work, so it costs 8 silver pieces, which would be for meals like considered wealthy.
I got this, guys.
Oh.
I'll go and pay the guy. There you go.
No problem.
I want to pay before we eat. I make it feel more comfortable that way.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take that. All right, and make sure to tip your waiter. And he winks at the word tip.
Oh my god.
Gee, I think you got that one.
I'm not
he's
really
going
feeling
to-
it today.
He shrugs.
Ellywicks, you can take it.
Ellywicks is AFK. He's like, all right, coin will do. And he kind of like puts his palm up.
And give him another piece of gold.
A gold. he grabs it. He's like, oh, big spenders are we? Well, let me know if you need anything else, and I will happily
Refreshment.
serve you. Don't ask for anyone, just me. I will be your server for the rest of the day.
And I look at Razak and I'll be like, you couldn't have picked a different. Anyways, that server's fine, I guess.
Yeah, the dude.
I'm sure we could have picked worse.
Do you want me
Looking
to,
around,
do you want me to change
looking
my
around at all
clothes? I
the-
could put on a dress or whatever you like.
I'd like to see the dress.
Very
I
well.
second for the dress.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
Give me 5 minutes. And if you guys are, still talking, 5 minutes later, he comes out, and he's got like what would normally be like a low-cut dress with like the zigzag pattern across the bust is just for his chest, and his form-fitting. It looks like it's his dress that he has. It's like mostly black with like these red like floral print that like with splashes of like the red. Where it's like where the shadows normally are, that's the red, and where the red normally is black. You know what I mean? It's like the opposite, inverse. He's like,
I just start clapping.
thank you. All right,
It looks wonderful.
it does. I know. All right. Can I provide you anything else? Oh,
I'll take some fine wine.
A half elf put on a dress, Miranda, while you were gone.
Okay.
All right. Some
Half
fine wine.
elf.
Yes, that'll be 10 gold pieces, and I'll have it right to you.
I'm not paying for that one.
I'll pay for it. I ordered it. I'm not shipping.
I'll be back. And
All right.
he leaves. A few moments later, he comes back with the glasses. And on these goblets that he gives you guys, on the bottom, there's like this trim on the very base of the glass of the circle part that's touching the table, and in the trim is just like a series of not work penises. And he brings the bottle over and pours the wine into each of your glasses. He's like, there you go, enjoy.
Are there holes on the bottom in those penises?
There's no holes. It's just
Oh shit! I was gonna drink it from the penises.
you can't drink. No, it's just like a design, like a trim design, like
Do
around
they have any
edge.
penis straws?
Non-functional.
I've got a penis straw you could suck on, but no, seriously. And he reaches back and he's got like the penis themed straws.
I'm gonna lean over to Cirxia, and am I saying, I had no idea this was that kind of place.
I'll take one of those straws, please,
There
sir.
you go. Anyone else wants a straw to drink your fine wine out of?
I think I'm good. Thank you,
Good.
kind sir.
Does Cirxia hear me?
I'll take a straw, and then I lean back to Ellywicks, and I say, I kind of like it though.
I can't believe how naive I am. I thought it was just dancing.
Here you go.
Uh,
Here you go, ma'am. Make sure not to drink too much. You know, a woman of your age.
Oh, Frey was conceived here!
Oh
I
my god.
cannot confirm or deny that. Anyways, here's your penis straws. Let me know if I can help you with anything else. I have a dress
oh, we
that
will.
might fit you there, and he's looking at you, Delvin, if you want to partake.
No, I'm good.
Oh no, you have to
Good.
bring it. We'll take it to go if we could. We'll pay for it, actually.
Do you want to pay for it?
How much would it be?
I don't know. What do you offer?
I'll give you 30 gold pieces for it.
Jesus Christ, you are not giving this guy 30 gold pieces for anything.
I will give him 30 gold pieces. This dress.
He doesn't even wait. He's gone. And like not even like 5 minutes later, he comes running down. He's like, "Here you go. I mean, it doesn't have to be 30 gold pieces. This maybe I don't even know how much it's worth." And from you, you're like, "That can't be more than 10 gold, if 5."
I'm still giving him the 30.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
you give him
God.
30 gold,
Oh my god.
and like
Yep.
he grabs the 30 gold and like looks around it, like make sure no one's looking. He like tucks it in a bag. And he's like, "Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, I might quit today."
I'm just looking at you like with my mouth hanging up, like, what are you doing?
Are you guys
You
going
make
to be in
dreams
town
come
much
true.
longer?
No, we are leaving soon.
We are leaving soon.
Where are you guys headed?
Away from here. Just don't worry about it.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm too drunk to know where we're going.
Yes, it's a strong wine. All right.
Yes. Thank you for all of your help. We will eat now and
Okay.
hopefully be gone soon.
Enjoy your food. I'll just
So-
be. I'll whisper away. And he like turns
I
around the
have-
corner.
A whisper. A
No doubt.
whispering.
He pops around the
away.
corner. Yes.
No, please.
okay.
You're good. We're good. Thank you.
Disappears again.
Okay.
So in my inventory, I now have Delvin's dress.
I look at Z and I look and say, "You do understand. If I ever find myself in that dress, you will be moments away from being murdered."
Oh, do not worry. If I ever put this thing on you, I will be light years away.
Oh yes.
Before he leaves
Good
on
plan.
deployment.
Excellent plan.
I mean, yeah.
And I eat my entire meal just staring at Z. Like, you motherfucker.
He's gonna start digging in and just rocking back and forth with how good it tastes. It's just so good.
It is pretty good.
Some tears
I'm
are
happy
actually
you
running
like
down his eyes.
This is the most silent Delvin has ever been since you guys have known him. He's just head down eating his food like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Time to
Are you
go.
why are you so chatty, Delvin?
Oh, no reason. The ambiance of this restaurant is just so breathtaking that I can't think of anything to say.
And he likes the dress so much that he can't wait to wear it.
That's probably definitely not.
No, that is the reason. That's why he's so quiet. He's thinking about how good he'll look in it.
It'll be pretty.
Right? I agree with Sturxia.
I agree with them too.
I hate you guys so much. He says that's good to know. Maybe. Anyways, when are we? Is everyone done? I think I'm done. Excuse me, I have to go. And I am going to stand up very politely and be like, "I'll meet you guys back at the inn."
See,
Oh,
when Delvin walks away, I'll turn to her and I'll be like, he acts like he has such bravado and swagger. He's uncomfortable by the sight of other phallic symbols. That makes me wonder.
Too many dicks, man.
I don't want to worry about him. He's probably around the corner, just listening.
What? Did you need me? Oh,
Okay.
wrong person.
So as I leave, I want to walk by. Is there any way for me to walk by our waiter
Yeah.
as I'm leaving?
I mean, yeah.
All right. Hopefully this goes well because I could start a whole thing right now. I'm going to pickpocket that waiter.
Aw, you're rude. Do a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Money to do with what he wanted.
13. Yeah, you succeed.
Okay. I'm not trying to rip this rob this guy blind, but there is no way I'm allowing 30 gold to be paid for what that guy brought to us.
That's fucked up.
How much did you take?
I don't know. What do you want?
That's up to you. You're the one stealing it.
I want to take all of his money. It's 10 of the gold pieces.
Alright.
All
Yeah,
right.
you take 10 of it. He has 20 gold. And he does
Yes.
not know that at all.
Absolutely.
He is, as you like walking by, he's leaning over. Like you walk by, he kind of sees you and like goes back to listening. He's like, okay, the group's over there. And he's just waiting for him to be called again.
Yeah. And I'm going to hang out like right outside the inn so that I catch them, or whatever this place is, so
Mhm.
that I catch them when they leave.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
And I would just like to point out to everyone that I, Josh, have no issues whatsoever with anything that's going on in this, but Delvin absolutely does.
Likely story.
I'm just saying.
After Razik finishes his food, tears are still streaming down his face. That was delicious.
I think I've ever seen a grown lizard cry.
I've never seen a lizard cry.
John was right. This was worth it. He just got
This
the biggest
was-
grin.
This was amazing.
Did you get Sturxia?
What?
What food did you order?
I don't know.
I think it was the
What
same.
kind of food?
Everyone just got the
Yeah.
same thing, I think.
I just ordered the same thing for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you guys liked it. I haven't had this in a long time.
That's what she said.
Wait, did Delvin eat some of it?
Yeah. You look over at his plate and it's like half finished.
Oh,
So
hell no.
Delvin.
Oh, absolutely. It tasted good. I chowed down and ate a bunch of that shit, and then I left. It's very good.
Okay.
I'm not asking.
All right.
I'm gonna take half of it. What's up? Or part of what's up and eat it.
Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, easy enough. No one stops you. Alright.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, alright.
I think that's a good idea.
What was it that you said?
Nah, that shit. Challen was right. That was worth it.
Who was right?
Challen.
Talon. Okay. I don't think anyone
Taven.
else picked that up either. I barely picked it up.
Okay.
Who's
As
Talon?
you know, she was a friend of mine, and she said this was. As
this
you
was
know,
Good food.
yes. She said this was worth a lot, and I think she was right.
All right, then. I guess we could go.
Yes.
Are we going back to the inn?
And Ellywicks, you're a gnome, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And both your parents were gnomes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you guys heading back to the inn? Or were you gonna say something, Sturxia? I think I interrupted you.
Oh, I was just gonna agree. So yeah.
So everyone heading back to the inn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys make your way. It's roughly 6 o'clock when you guys make it back. You guys haven't like ventured out of the skew, so it's not taking you too much time to traverse from place to place.
When were we supposed to leave the city?
Like towards the evening, I think was at least when he told her that you guys would be heading back.
So that should be like now then.
So,
A lot of hours in the evening.
and I'm right outside when you guys walk outside. But Adam,
Yes.
I'm sending you a message on Discord.
Right. Fill the space real quick.
So
That's
as you
on
guys,
general.
I walk. Oh man.
You want to delete it or no?
Yes.
Nobody look.
I'm glad that I fucking said something.
I just saw because I'd been talking to him earlier. I thought
Yeah.
I was on a private thing.
All right. Let me know
Oh,
when it's
no.
sent to me.
Okay, hold on. Damn it! I should have copied it because I was trying to be so quick. I just deleted it.
Oh no.
Anyways, I have to retype it now.
I'm gonna
Actually-
go use the restroom real quick.
Can we just go over to the other thing like 2 seconds? It'll be faster just to say
especially
it
if
to you.
she's gonna use the restroom. I gotta go to the bathroom too anyway, so we'll take a break
All
real
right.
quick. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
So when I left, I wanted to go.
Okay. Recording process has started. All right. All right. I don't even recall what you guys were doing last. You
Heading
guys.
to the inn.
Yeah. So you guys head back to the Tall Order Inn. It's getting dusk about now. And you make your way there. Podgy's there. He looks like he's back to work carving out ice cubes to different shapes and loading them into like this barrel. And seems pretty light in traffic today. Just a few patrons. There seems to be a piano in the corner where it looks like someone is playing some music, and yada yada.
And I wonder if he's ever worked at that place before. Yeah.
Talking about your person.
Delvin, what else were we supposed to do today? I think we are supposed to meet somebody. And they're
Um,
the only one not drunk.
so actually, we're leaving to go to
look.
Zadash this evening. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Like, yeah, we're supposed to leave to go to Zadash this evening, but I mean, if you guys want to stay here another night, I guess I can make that happen.
I'm down to go to Zadash.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
ready.
I'm ready to get out of here. Oh, I need to go get my potion.
Well, you already got it. Remember?
Oh,
You didn't have
yeah,
to wait
yeah,
for
yeah.
it being made because he was like, "Oh,
Yeah, I remember now.
there's this one. It exists." Because I don't
And
remember
it's
what
it was the ashes of
Mhm.
something. Yeah. Okay.
So what's
Sexy,
fun
you think
about
this can give us motion sickness? I don't think that'd be a good thing right now.
Wait, what was that?
Think this isn't to give us motion sickness? I don't think that'd be a good thing right now.
I don't believe so, but you'll never know till we find out.
with you guys being drunk?
Yeah. So I looked at everyone. I was like, "You guys ready to go see the archivist and get out of here?"
I guess so.
I take nods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And off we go then. So we're gonna go back to Abigail, and I am going to collect the bag of all of our gold and put it
Okay.
into
It's not a bag. You
all
guys,
of our tasks of gold.
Yeah, you guys make your way through the opal archways and into the archive of the Cobalt Soul. They direct you where they need to, and you find yourself again in front of Abigail. And she's like, "You ready to collect all your coffers now and get it out of my office? As well as
Absolutely.
leaving here, so I don't have to worry about waiting for you guys."
Absolutely. We're ready to go. Hey Z, question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Adam, real quick.
That's
I
me.
was meaning to ask you this last week.
Yes.
Is there a place where I could buy a bag of holding in this city?
Not you went to the magic shop, or at least somebody did, and nobody saw a bag of holding.
All right. So Z, I'm gonna go ahead and keep all this gold in your bag. Is that gonna be
Okay.
okay? Now,
Yes, and I'll make sure that I don't spend it without asking you, okay?
that isn't even what I'm worried about. I trust you in that aspect. But you are a little bit crazy, and you like to run into situations where not
That I do.
necessarily, you could get captured, things like that. I was just curious, and I promise to return it to you. Mind if I hold on to it while all the gold's in there? Maybe.
Not at all. You can go right ahead.
Perfect.
That's fine.
So I take a bag of holding from you, and I'd say, "Yep, just throw all that gold right on in here."
It is platinum, but yes, I will have my assistant do it. I'm not doing that. Go on.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Have that guy shove it all in here.
And then he like puts the coffer in there. He's like, I'm not dumping it out. Just one coffer at a time.
Well, isn't it like 20 fucking chests, kind of like little small chests?
It's 20 coffers.
Yeah. So we throw all that in there, and I say, "Hey, we'll talk about it actually after we go through. So, what's the process for
19.
getting us? Yes, technically 19.
Yeah.
For getting us to Zadash.
Well, you'll just have to follow me, and we'll get on with the process.
All
Is
right.
our horse and cart coming?
No, it is not big enough. We can't get a horse and cart through the building.
I forgot about my horse. How do I get that?
Well, it is quite a big circle. We can accommodate maybe one.
Yeah, it's my horse, my personal horse. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and grab her.
Make sure
so
it relieves itself before coming through.
Oh,
Same thing with the
course.
dog and the monkey, please. And I cannot attest for its safety in traveling through the portal. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. All right, so we follow her to the thing, and I make sure my horse poops before it comes into the.
Yeah, you wait there for a few minutes, and it relieves itself easily enough. And the building itself is generally large, so getting the horse through there is easy. It does draw quite of attention because you have to walk through the archives itself. So most people reading their books as this horse goes clop 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 against like the marble floor.
Yeah. I feel like it's not the only time this has happened, but I'm sure it's very strange every time.
It's rare, rare enough.
Yeah.
And then and this is like the public library sector, so they're not like used to people coming through with horses. All right, you guys go through, and you find yourself in this on this giant like circular platform with rings and rings and rings of like arcane symbols, and it's surrounded by a bunch of pillars, marble pillars.
Very important. Before we go, Nodus is with us, correct?
No. Yeah. I assume once you guys went to the place, you tagged him along.
Absolutely. He didn't get
I forgot about him.
He didn't get to eat at the phallic symbol restaurant, but we went and got him afterward.
Yeah. He was like hanging out in the tavern. He's used to hanging out at the taverns now. So she's
got him
you guys
addressed too.
all standing on the circle, and she asks you, "All right, is that everything?" And I'm assuming you guys brought the eye chest, right? All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. There's no going back. You're not coming back the same way you came.
And then I say,
One
one more time. And I say, hold on, Abigail, I understand. Last chance. Nothing else we want to do here before we leave. All right.
No.
On we go.
All right. And she puts her hand on this podium, and she looks like she's saying some arcane fragments of words. And then a beam of light just shoots up around you guys, and it's just streams of light. And you guys can't even see each other anymore, and you guys feel stretched out, disoriented. And if you guys drink alcohol, you have to do a Constitution saving throw when you land. Poof, you find yourself in a similar foundation that you left in. Different people are standing by. So anyone who drank alcohol, do a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. I know how to handle my alcohol.
Ellywicks. Oh, Ellywicks didn't drink. Sturxia did. Okay. The only one who failed is Sturxia. I'm sorry.
So
So, when you land, you vomit which is weird because your old lady face seems normal, but then you just see like vomit all on her chest.
That's so good.
It's
Oh
okay,
my
Shrek.
god.
We'll get you more used to this.
I just look down at Sturksy and I say, "Well, that's nice." All right. So I look up, and is there any people around? There's other people here, right?
Yeah, so it looks like other members of the Cobalt Soul, and you see like an official-looking gentleman that looks like wearing the similar attire to Abigail.
I say, "Oh, so we made it to the dash."
And this human man with like the gray Mr. Fantastic sides like on his hair. Um, he just looks like Mr. Fantastic. How about that?
Absolutely.
Like, welcome to Zadash. We have been expecting you. I got a call from Abigail that you'd be arriving, and we're here to escort you out of this building.
Absolutely. The sooner the better. And yeah, so I say escort away, and then I lean over to whatever this guy, the dwarf guy's name is, Z's brother, Nodis.
He's not
And
a
I say,
dwarf.
"Hey Nodis, so where is your family home?"
Well, let us leave. It should be not too far.
All right.
You guys make your way out. It's definitely not as grandiose as the one in Nicodranus. It seems like as soon as you leave, there seems to be a smaller archive and more locked down security-wise. It doesn't look like they let they have like a normal like a public library situation going on. It seems like all of this is privileged only.
Yeah, this isn't a public library; it's
Yeah.
a private library.
Yeah, owned by the Cobalt Soul. You see like different monks, and when I say monks, I'm not talking about like the orange get up and stuff. You just know that they are monks, but they mostly wear like these gray and dark blue colors of these like robes.
Okay.
Full heads of hair. Mostly looks like most of them are humans. You see like an elf here or there, a halfling.
I don't remember this, but Delvin would totally remember this. Am I taking Nodis to his house or to a contact with the service assembly?
You believe at least to his house.
Okay.
This is going to be an interesting turn of events.
Yeah. So he's like, it's good to be home. I'm ready for my company with you guys to be over.
Oh, you have no idea. We are ready for you to be rid of you. So let's find your house. Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Immediately, right now.
Let's go. I'm more excited than you, I'm sure.
You not possible. Let's go.
All right. So you guys head out, and you guys come out into what Christopher will recognize as the Interstead Sprawl. It's a lot of what seems to be. It looks like there's temples. Right where you guys are at, obviously, is the Cobalt Soul, and it looks like it is. Weirdly, it's a library, and it seems like this place of knowledge, but it seems to be categorized in the area of like the temples, and it's all these temples that are like the accepted gods of the empire, and you guys kind of head towards what you see like these three towers in the center. You guys are heading towards them at what it looks like. As you guys go for a while, Alistair, hush hush. It seems like the area is getting more and more illustrious, very well put together. You can tell that the wealth of the place is increasing the closer you get to these towers, and as you guys approach, you get this very very large manor or mansion even, and he's like, all right, this is home. And he looks at Yuzi and he says, are you coming to the door with me, or are you dipping off, taking out, leaving?
Well, I do want to see our sister, so
Yes,
I
me too.
guess I will come.
All right. All right. All right, let's go.
Oh, I'm coming too. So let's go.
So you guys walk down the yardway, which is like this extravagant garden, with like the bushes are trimmed to look in the shapes of most, like all of them tieflings of different shapes and forms. Most of them are wielding weapons of some sort, swords, great axes. Looks like almost like a battlefield of a garden. Um, and you see like all of them have the three tails, and you guys.
And I just look at Nodis and I say, "Don't much take after the family, do you?"
You got Nodis flicks his three tails and he's like, "Yeah, it runs in the family."
Not in you, apparently. These guys are badass.
All right. Anyways, he walks a little bit faster. You guys make your way to the door, and the door opens before you even get the chance to knock. And then standing in the doorway, Christopher or Z, you will recognize your mother and a servant standing there, standing at like 7.5 feet tall. Your mother. She has 3 horns, one in the center of her forehead, and then 2 that curl around the sides of her head and point up. She has the familiar 3 tails, and she seems to, where you are used to Z and Nodis having their tails more languid and loose and flowing. Hers, she seems to force them to be like these prongs that are like visible. She puts them out into this curve to almost like the symbol of her house, that she has etched everywhere, the 3 tails. And she says, as the doors open, she looks at you, Z, and her eyes kind of like widen a little bit, and she looks at Nodis, and then looks at everyone else.
Razik oddly gulps.
I'm gonna lean over to Razik. I would do the same, but I can't.
And I just look at her and I say, "Lady, like their last name is Three Tails, right?"
No.
No.
I don't know what their last name is.
Their
It's
last name is
Fellas.
Fellas.
Fellis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady Fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Fellis, I have returned your child to you, as was requested.
She gives you kind of like a humorous smile. Yes, my child. I
Yeah.
appreciate your endeavor. It was a long journey. I'm glad to have helped. Nodis, inside. And Nodis just runs inside.
As right when she says that, I say, "Listen to mommy."
She kind of looks at you and like smirks. Indeed. Unlike this one. And looks over at Z.
Why would I listen to you?
Are you coming home or?
You're not a very good role model.
Sure. One of the wealthiest people in Zadash, the Empire. Yeah, I'm not a good role model. But,
You may be rich, but your choices are that of something else.
Says the son who has disappeared. Where have you gone?
Listen, if you want him back, you can have him back too. I just am here to get paid.
Wow. I see how it is, Delvin. I bought you a dress and everything.
She bends down and leans close to you, Z. And she kind of like looks down at your shirt, and she pulls a long finger, uses the tip of her nail to pluck out your amulet, and she says, "Ah, that's why I can't see you. You're hiding from me. I see your sister and your brother just fine, but you elude me."
Well, you can't disagree with the fact that I did a good job at it.
Some of us find it suspicious. Your father dies and you disappear.
Oh, you want to blame that on me?
I'm not blaming anything. Your brother, on the other hand, has been looking for you. So make sure you keep yourself scarce from the guard.
Oh yes, what is he looking at for me for? What is the reason?
He thinks you killed your father. I tried to convince him otherwise, but he will not listen. And as you know, he is captain of the guard, just a reminder.
I
Yeah,
look
yeah,
and
I
I look
remember.
at you, Z, and Delvin looks at you and says, "Are we gonna have a problem in this city, Z?"
We shouldn't. I did not do anything for them to be a problem with.
I think
Mm.
I'll be able to help you with most of the problem. But if you run into him yourself, that's your problem to handle.
Well, I might as well stay here until he gets back then.
Mm.
Till who gets back? Oh, your brother. He doesn't live
Yeah.
here. He lives over on the Signet Wall with the rest of the garrison.
Well, he's got to come home eventually.
Maybe in months. You want to stay home with me? Actually, I would like to talk to you privately.
Feeling homesick, Z?
It's not that I have information that I need to get, so.
But, and I did rudely interrupt you, little elf. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just looking at who do I need to contact to receive my reward for delivering your long lost child. He was a handful, let me tell you.
I'm sure.
Don't listen to him.
He was a pain in the ass.
I don't know why they keep on saying he was a pain in the ass. He didn't do anything.
Exactly. He didn't do anything.
She
That
looks
was-
over you all, looking amused. It doesn't matter if he was a handful, as long as he was here. You delivered.
That's what I do.
The Cerberus Assembly will pay you how they usually do. Though I do have my connections. Give me a day, and I can scrounge up some items for you. I'll talk to Nautis and see if he can give me some insight into you.
Understood. And obviously we can be relied upon to complete any kind of tasks that you're interested in. So if you have anything else you need us to do, you know where to find us.
Sure. Good to
And
know.
I say if there's nothing else for us to talk about, I'll be on my way. Z, it's up to you. If you need us, we'll be at an end somewhere.
She says, "Come inside for a moment. I just need to speak to you for a little while."
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Okay. Do you want to do this in the other chat or in front of everyone?
I think we should do this in the other chat.
Okay. Aw. Well, they can listen to it if they want, but this will keep them from immediately metagaming. All right.
Mm.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So she invites you in, and you come in, to your home. You guys go and sit down at this long table, and she sits at one end, and I assume you're gonna sit at the other end because that seems like an obtuse thing.
Yeah.
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 So you guys sit across this 18-foot, or sorry, 15-foot long table, where she has to raise her voice to talk to you. Uh, Maybe I should have picked a different area to sit, but this is... no one's around. I've made sure the servants are gone. The first thing I want to tell you, and I haven't even told Nautis, is your sister has gone.
Excuse me?
She was acting strange. She was talking to herself. And it didn't seem right. And she left. I can see her. I can scry on her. And I have been. She's not hiding like you have. From what I can see, it looks like she's on the Menagerie Coast. I don't know what she's doing. But she's there. I thought you might want to know. You were close.
Do you know what she was saying to herself when she was talking to herself?
No. Sometimes I'd walk into her room, and she'd be staring out the window, talking. And she would hear me before I could hear what she's saying. But I heard reports from others as well. Including your brother before he went over there as well.
And nobody knows what she was talking to herself about?
No, and I can't very well pay people to bring her back if I don't know exactly where she is. I can only see her to know she's alive and hear what she's saying for a few moments, but every time I scry on her, she's doing something mundane. Or, no, one time she was in a green cloak and looked like she was with people, but the nature of scrying, they were all blurry. I couldn't see, but they all looked like they were wearing green as well. It's very strange.
Well, shit.
Do what you want with that
Hmm.
information, but what I actually need to talk to you about is more important. Well, she looks healthy, so I will say it's more important. I'm getting married. And
Mm-hmm.
I have a favor. Because you know about me and Nautis, correct? I'm assuming
Just
that's
a
why you...
little teensy bit.
I'm assuming that's why you pranced off so quickly.
Yes. Yes. I did not. I'm not very comfortable around people that do that kind of stuff with family.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, you tarnished my reputation for a bit. I just leaned into it. What can you do? I just had to accept what you said and what is the truth. And I just told them the truth. And so they know. And I have a request of you. And in return, I could give you a favor.
What is this request?
My husband to be will be my husband only in name and status. I will not let him bear me a child.
Um. Okay. And what does that have to do with me?
For our wealth to continue, and for our status and power, our family has been... Our family depends on our bloodline. If we lose that, we lose everything. I need you to give me a child.
I burst out in laughter in in character. By the way, that's actually what happens. Yeah, you ask me to do with you with what I left about.
Yes, and I believe it seems that Nautis hasn't told you everything.
No, he has not.
He's your
Yeah,
half-brother,
there.
and also your father is actually your uncle. The man who died.
And why should that matter?
Well, your blood is stronger than Nautis's. So I need yours, not his. See, Nautis is who you thought was your brother. Or who you thought was your father is actually his, and not yours at all. I need your blood.
And hmm. Quick question before we move on with this conversation. Do you know anything about an ancestor of ours, possibly named Mephistopheles?
She hesitates. Ah, it's familiar.
Well, that hesitation makes it seem like a little bit more than familiar.
When I'll tell you, if we can make a deal, I can tell you more. But before then, no.
And why is it that you can't tell me more beforehand?
Sorry, Miranda. It's difficult. There are rules I must follow.
Well, I'm sure that he doesn't have rules, and I'm pretty sure that I could just ask him myself.
Sure. Sure, he'll tell you the truth.
Well, maybe not. But at least something is better than nothing.
But also, I want to. I know Nautis is going to be a. I'm not trying to change the subject, but I don't think you are understanding the scope of what I've told you already about your Uncle Phaedos. Because of that, and I tried to keep the bloodline strong, I thought maybe with Nautis, what you had discovered on your own, that it could re-strengthen the line. And your sister was born. Nautis is her father. And he will be distressed to know that she's gone.
What the fuck do you mean that's Nautis is her father? She's like half his age.
You guys look younger than you are. He's like twice as old as you are, and she's barely younger than you.
I know, that's why I said he's like half her age, though.
Close enough. Well,
She's like half his age.
he was like 18. I don't know how the time.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Like,
yeah, he had her. It works out in the timeline. I'm just not going to write it out.
what the fuck is wrong with you all?
It is what we must do, unless we lose this all.
No, it is not what you must do. You have 3 tails, you have somebody with 1 tail, you mate, then you have 3 fucking tails. You get an offspring with 1 tail every once in a while. That's the shame of the family. You don't have to start fucking each other to make sure that everybody has 3 tails.
No, it's very much not the case. The 3 tails, yes, but the blood has to be perfect. And you're the only
Perfect for
one of my
what?
children. Your blood is like mine. It's the perfect blood.
What do
Nautis
you mean?
and your sister, they don't have it. And I need to have more to ensure our longevity. Because if I lose you, I lose everything unless I make more.
What do you mean our blood is perfect, though? You can't just offer me or you can't just give a request
Look,
without information on why.
do this for me. What do you want? Without having what you need for information, what can I give you? Do you want to go to the halls of erudition for school? I'll pay for it all.
I don't really care about going to school. I've learned enough while traveling. And I'm sure that I will learn more while traveling. School will not do me the justice that people think that it will.
Do you want money?
Oh no, I have money. You see that I run with quite the reliable group now.
She raises an eyebrow at that. Sure. I'll take your word for it.
What? You say that with doubt. What is unreliable about them?
I just they don't look all that put together, but that's why I said I'll take your word for it.
Oh, believe me, we are not put well together, but we work.
Sure. Look, I'm not going to waste my time with you. Come to me if you've decided to help me.
This
See,
is a
look.
very, very give and not. This is a very take and not to give situation that you're giving me.
Hmm. I'm aware, but it is giving I was trying to do. You don't want money. You don't want to go to the most esteemed school in all of Wildmount. I don't know what else to give you, and I will not
I
give you
mean,
what you want.
you won't give me information?
Not what you're looking for.
Well, you don't even know what I'm looking for.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, first of all, I want to know why a dead ancestor of mine can talk to me in my head. That's a very, very big thing that I'd like to know. Second of all, I would like to know about a murder that happened roughly 4 to 5 years ago.
Those are two very different things.
Oh, yes, I know. I know they are very, very different. But I also know that you're a very powerful lady. And I know that if I needed the information badly enough and you needed it bad enough, that you could get it.
He, she kind of squints at you. You said you've talked to him. You said it earlier, but I kind of, I've heard him too, but in prayer and very rarely.
No, no. You see, visits me in dreams. He tells me things. He helps me out sometimes. He sent a fucking demon to kill me once, but that didn't work. We killed it. He did it on accident, though. He did it so that we could get stronger, but he just wasn't expecting us or it to go that way. So, but it all turned out well.
She smiles, and it's like this sinister smile with her canines are like extravagantly sharp for like normal people. Interesting. Well, seems like I've done good. Your blood is perfect.
Oh, yes, yes, you keep on saying that. But what in the hell does that mean?
I I don't think I need another child. But this information,
And,
you said murders.
yes, a very close friend of mine, her parents were murdered, and they worked for the Cerberus Assembly.
Ah, you want me to inquire about their death?
As much as possible, yes.
Here, I'll make a deal. You won't give me a child. And I don't
But
need
I
one.
never said
Hold on.
that.
Oh, well, here, let me preface. You are perfect. I don't need another child because you are what I was striving for. So, if you if you gave me a child, it would be in contingency of you dying. But I want to ensure your safety. I would request for this information that you do not wear that necklace, that amulet.
If I do not wear it, if I keep it in my bag, will there be a problem?
No, you have to attune to it. If it's in your
Okay.
bag, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, you know what? I might give it to Delvin. He seems like a person that would need it. Well, maybe not. He does get. I don't know. I'd have to ask.
Well, that's your
I can
prerogative.
abide by that.
But I will say my offer still stands for the child. If you need something of great importance, I'll trade that for it.
What is something of great importance that you can give me?
Depends on what you need. You tell me.
Well, I mean,
I don't know why I made this storyline for you. I'm sorry.
No, either. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with it. um, hmm. Well, I like dragons.
All right. I don't know what that means.
Can you give me a dragon?
I don't have access to dragons. Some things are not in my power.
Do you know people that have access to dragons?
Not a single one. I don't even know where a
Shit.
dragon would live.
What about a phoenix?
No, I don't.
Oh,
No.
shit. What about a giant spider?
That is easy enough to get.
Well, I want it to be like a pet though.
Again, that's probably easier than getting in the halls of erudition. You're underselling yourself, I think. But if that's what it
Oh,
would be,
am I? Am I underselling myself?
yeah,
Hmm.
that's like you could do that on your own.
A giant spider pet?
Yeah.
I could do that for myself?
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't told?
You never asked. I'm telling you now.
Fair. Well then I guess the Halls of Erudition is the school, right?
Yeah, it's the school off branch that's here in Zadash.
Well, shit, I might as well do that. Actually. When does the next semester start there?
It starts in the summer. So in like 2 months.
Okay. So you're saying that my actual father is not dead,
Your actual father is alive, yes.
but my dad is dead.
Very dead.
Okay. Have I ever met my my uncle? Well, my father, technically.
Occasionally.
Okay.
If you're not ready to make any deals now, you have time.
I will take that time. And before I decide to do really anything at this point, I would like to make sure, or try to make sure, that my sister came back safely. Because I do not want her wandering around out there, especially if she's hearing some voices in her head like I do. Because those voices are not good instinct. Oh, they're good instinct, but they're not good influences.
What does he tell you?
Well, he likes when I kill things. He likes it a lot when I kill things.
She, at least not that I am aware of, hasn't killed anything. It did seem that before she left, she was more lively, rambunctious. Pardon my language, she fucked with a lot of people. To say...
Oh, so my sister has become a slut.
No, she pranked them.
Oh!
A lot. And even me.
And who was her father? Nautice is her father, right? Which would make Thanos. Or grandpa. Was Fados related to any other demons?
No, he was my brother. So same thing, same as me.
Was Mephistopheles related to another demon that was powerful enough to become an ancestor?
Nothing that I'm aware of.
Because Mephistopheles is not the type of prankster. He likes death. Lots and lots of death.
Yeah,
So.
I don't agree with death so much as conflict, but it definitely doesn't seem like his MO. But
You think that he only likes conflict?
she looks outside at the sky, the sunlight dimming. She's like, he does like conflict, but I can only have this conversation for so much longer. It's getting late. I have work to do. If you can't make a deal yet, I'll give you time. But
Okay.
I should go.
I will take that time and I will have my decision for you tomorrow.
Whenever you're ready. And she just gestures you to the door.
Oh, and by the way, if you see Boreas, just tell him to leave me alone.
I'll try. I won't even tell him you're here.
Well, I appreciate that.
Alright.
And then I leave.
Okay, switch to the other chat.
Okay.
You want a drink?
Hello.
Really?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We have returned. Have you guys been
I
sitting
don't
outside?
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
You guys
Okay,
been-
which way is Z running away from the house?
He just walks
Yeah.
out.
I just walk out.
Are the guards escorting him?
No. He just walks out.
It's my home. What do you mean? Why would the guards be escorting me?
I assumed you did something to cause somebody to get pissed off and call the guards on you.
Yo, but I think this is a trap.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have anything else to do, so I guess it's up to you guys at this point till I get a new task.
Are you guys going to an inn?
Do you know a good one? That's relatively affordable.
Did you guys wait out there for me?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Probably good.
The long conversation you had with your mother. Do a lot of catching up.
Not really catching up, more of deal making.
Oh, does that mean we have another quest?
No. You guys might, but not me.
Why not you?
I have some business that I needed to get out, which might take me away from the group for a while.
Why would you leave? Why can't we just come help you?
Things better done in groups. Make it easier, faster.
Yeah.
Typically, yes, I would agree with that. And don't get me wrong, I love this group. This is probably the best group of people that I've ever been around.
Oh.
But
He looks sad.
I might be going to school soon.
That sounds
Going
awful.
to school? That does sound awful.
Yes.
I read one of those. Don't do it.
It might be awful for a little bit, but just think of all the things that I will be able to do afterwards.
What are you planning on going to school for, Z?
Magic.
So what do you get in return? Because you said you were making a deal with your mom. I'm assuming.
Oh,
this
that is
her
what I
idea?
get in return.
Oh.
Her idea is very much more barbaric. Her part of the deal is what I haven't agreed to yet.
Interesting. Well,
Care to enlighten us on the details?
Are we like... Can anybody overhear us right now?
You guys are outside the door. So
I
yes.
thought we were outside the gate or whatever.
Sure.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna say we should go to an inn first,
Perfect. You lead the
so
way.
that nobody overhears.
You know the
Okay.
city the best.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been here. We're gonna go.
Preferably somewhere with no penises.
Oh, did somebody get scarred?
Well,
Look
to
at
be
you and
fair,
you have no idea.
a lot of what I used to do here was wrestling of a sort,
Sword.
and there are many penises everywhere. But it's
Okay.
not like that. Like they weren't out, but they were there. You know, because there's a bunch of guys.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
I walk up to a guard and I say, "Do you know like a good inn around here? There's no penis."
No, I know. I have an inn that we're going to.
Oh.
I just have to ask Adam because I forgot the name of it. It was an inn that I used to go to with what is his name? I don't know what happened to that sheet of paper, Adam.
I don't know
That we
either.
fucking did.
It's gone.
I had so much stuff on there. What was his name? It was the guy that helped me get out of the city.
I don't.
He wasn't a bandit, but he was. Fuck.
Here, I'll just throw something out there. The Raven's Den.
Okay. That sounds terrible, seeing as I have a raven sword and everything. But okay, we'll go there.
All right. You guys kind of make your way through. You guys find yourself heading towards the outer steads, the more rural area, normal looking. By the way, the aesthetic here is completely different than the Menagerie Coast. I haven't really got to describe that, but it's more gothic looking, especially towards the higher end area. Lots of brick and mortar, more strict like guidelines for their architecture. Like when you see these churches, it's very like gargoyles hanging off the edge, large what's it called? Those windows that are stained windows, cathedral looking buildings. Yeah, very
like
different. Huh?
Sounds like Delvin's kind of place.
Yeah, so your aesthetic. So very different, and then when you get to like the homes, the general places, lots of outside, like you know how they have like the wood framework on the outside. Lots of buildings have that going on. I don't know what that's called.
I think as I'm walking through the streets, I'm like, man, I really like this city. Must have been nice growing up here.
It was fun.
I
I don't know if that's nice.
And I just look up and I say, man, I could hide amongst those gargoyles like you wouldn't believe. I could sneak into all these buildings.
Yes, we used to play hide and go seek on top of the roofs. It's very fun.
That would be fun.
It was.
Don't give him ideas, G. We'll never find him again.
Circia, did you grow up in a place that looked like this, or like more like where we came from?
What was that?
Did you grow up in a place that, like, what did it look like where you grew up?
I grew up in a forest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't have my sheet pulled up, and it's on my other computer.
No worries. Yeah, so you grew up in more of a not super tropical, but the more south you went, the more tropical it got. It was kind of like in between. Yeah, you live pretty much in a more forested wood area. This when you guys got here, you noticed the difference between the air. We're in the Menagerie Coast. It was like humid, and you could feel the moisture. And this one, it's like the evening, and it just has this wind that's just biting. It's definitely a lot colder here. But yeah, you're from like a more wooded area.
Okay. So yeah, I'm from a wooded area, so something totally completely different than what this looks like.
That sounds
Do you
nice.
like seeing these new sights, or do you miss the woods and all the trees?
I do miss the woods, but it's nice being able to see a whole bunch of new sights.
Oh yeah, that is definitely something that's great. I don't know if you've ever been like spend much time on the ocean on a ship, but you know, a couple months here, a couple weeks there, you end up in someplace so different. It's like, how did things like this exist?
Yeah, that's why I used to smuggle because it took me all over the place.
Never heard, someone getting into smuggling for the travel. I like it.
I'd say, well, actually, my line of work, I've seen quite a few cities. Not necessarily a smuggler, but when you have to deal with the shady lifestyle, you find yourself in a lot of different places.
I think we should try smuggling for a while, Delvin. I think Strexia has seen more.
Get some pointers from Stuxia. All right, how do we smuggle? What did you smuggle, by the way?
I smuggled art,
Oh,
so mostly paintings, but sometimes statues and other pieces of art.
did you smuggle art from? For and who and what? I didn't think that art was something that you would need to smuggle.
Aristocrats from everywhere like to buy it.
And I'm like, yeah, a lot of money in art.
Where would you get the art from? Would you steal it? Would you dig up old tombs?
Um, I would usually steal it from museums because the rich want what they can't have, and if it's in a museum, they can't have it.
And so they want it.
That's an
Mm-hmm.
excellent plan. Hey Z, are there any museums around here?
Hey Adam, are there any museums around here?
Yes, there are museums.
Oh, there's quite a few. I don't
man.
recommend stealing from them though, because like my mother said, my brother is the captain.
Well, you wanted to meet him, didn't you? What better way?
I think that's what he meant.
I think
Besides,
the
I don't want to
better
be
way would
wanted
be
in
not.
another city, especially because I'm not going to participate in the museum still, but I'm sure I will get blamed.
Oh, touche, Ellywicks. You bring up
If
the past. I see how it is.
oh, we can go to another city and
Last
steal from
week.
there.
That was a long time ago. I can't
Like a
even
week
remember.
ago. Like a
So
week
long
ago.
ago.
3 days ago, probably. Just
Can't even remember. It's like it was
probably.
another lifetime ago.
Yeah, Delvin, you definitely didn't almost die or anything. Definitely, definitely didn't happen.
By the way, I would just like to point out I was trying to get you a present. That jewelry maker deserved it.
Yeah, I'm not saying I have it. I don't have anything against Sept. I'm just saying I was blamed for it.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
Eh,
you got a nice dagger out of the situation, so
I mean, that's true.
yeah. So, win-win. All right.
Alright.
Where's this end, Z?
Yeah, as you say that, as you guys turn this corner, you see this signpost, and on top of it is like a statue of like a raven above the raven's den. Very long
Perfect.
nose. Yeah. You guys
R-
head in, and it's got, what was that?
I was just gonna say right there.
Yeah, okay. you open this like wooden door with this circular peephole or porthole with like these bars across it. You open it. It's kind of got like this more musty smell, and it definitely has the heat of a fire going. As you guys go in, it's uh, the smaller room, and looks like some more shady individuals in here, at least seemingly. They look a little more rough and tumble. Like there's this really muscular buff dude with like multiple tattoos, and like he has like he just looks angry and all scarred up. Then you got, all right, so the guy behind the counter, the innkeeper, he sees you, Z, and hey, it's been a while.
It has.
I'm surprised to see you back here. You left in quite the hurry.
Oh, believe me, I was surprised when I heard that I was coming back here as well.
And as you guys see this man, he's like this older gentleman, really bony and knobby. He's got like this long gray and black beard that's like really shaggy and like choppy, with again like long unkempt hair. Well, what can I do for you now that you're in town?
I'm going to need a couple of rooms for the night.
A couple of rooms, I can do that for you.
All
And
right.
seeing as you're, part of the Fellis family, I'll let it be on the house tonight, but no longer. Anyways, if I have nobles sniffing about too long, these louts will get a bit antsy. And he gestures to like the group of people who are staring at you.
Do I recognize any of those people?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you for the rooms. We shall go up to there right away.
Make sure you
Do
lock your door. I can't protect
will.
you all the time.
Okay.
I'm just
So I can
Of
tell
course.
Do I recognize any of these people?
No.
uh,
All right. And we're gonna go up to the rooms then.
yes. So we go up to the rooms, and when we get up there, I'm like, all right, everyone, kind of wanted to talk to all of you guys. Maybe we could all gather in one of the rooms real quick.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
small room, so you guys will be cramped, but it's doable.
Of course. I just want to. So we all get in there, and I'm like, all right, guys. So, a couple of things. First things first. What's the plan? It looks like we've kind of accomplished our immediate goal. I need to hang around a little while to hopefully get a reward for completing the mission. But you guys have anything you guys needed to get done?
I think I want to steal something.
With you. Let's do that for sure. Anyone else want to steal anything?
Just as a recommendation, you guys know that I love stealing things, right? That I'm completely okay with it.
I mean,
Well, I don't recommend it here.
we'll be all right.
Why not?
I don't know about that one, Chief.
You act like I'm gonna get caught.
You might.
No
This
fate.
isn't your normal rundown city where you can just go in and get out.
Mhm.
Eh,
Don't worry, Starksia. We'll talk later. Other than that, does anyone have any pressing issues that we need to take care of besides me and Starksia are gonna go for a walk later?
I need to
A
find
very long
somebody that can mend my flying broomstick.
Hmm.
that could be arranged. I could figure that out for you tomorrow.
No, you know exactly where you can go for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where would I go?
The
Yeah, Lena-
invulnerable vagrant.
Hmm. And I lean over to Starksia and I say, maybe we'll steal something there. Just
Good luck.
No, you. No,
No,
no, no.
I whisper
Actually,
that to Starksia.
okay. All right.
Also,
we're-
quick side note, guys. I wanted to just kind of talk about the party finances real quick. As I'm sure you guys know, we have come into I've come into a large amount of gold, and as my traveling companions, I just wanted to let you guys know that my gold is your gold. I just wanted to make you guys remember. You guys seem to give me a hard time about some of the decisions I've made, and they may not be always for the best, but I will say this: the reward that we got from Abigail is entirely because of the decisions I made about um the guide, and so I'm willing to share the gold with all of you. But I just want you guys to remember, I so far have been the one that's been able to keep the gold flowing. So just remember that when you choose to question some of my decisions. And
Well, I want you to know that to the amount of money that you have now, you will have a decent amount more after you get to the reward from turning all this stuff in. And the reward that you'll get from my mother of the whatever she offers you, that should be pretty good.
I'm looking forward to it. And as you start saying that, I'm going to take all of the little coffers out and kind of like spill them out onto the table, and I'm going to divide the gold equally amongst all of you. Which at this point, let me check to see how much is left.
It's gonna take a while.
So we spent 2,900 of it. So what is it? 17,000 gold divided amongst everyone.
Divided by 5. You're roughly like 21, like 40? Yeah, 2140.
Hold on. 17,000 is what's remaining?
Correct.
Yeah, divided by 5, 2140, I think.
No. It's 3,400.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone gets 3,400.
And is that in platinum pieces?
Yes, but it's so much more difficult. I guess that it would be. So
How many gold is one platinum?
10.
10.
So 34 platinum each.
Thought that was 340.
Oh, 340. Yeah, be 340 platinum each. So yeah, mark that on your character sheet. I'm giving.
That's all I say.
What?
And then I'm like, all right, so do we want to go check out that the whatever gentleman or vagrant?
Excuse me. Yes.
Yes.
Before that, though, I wanted to ask Z, when are you going to school? Ugh.
That is not decided yet because I have not quite agreed to what my mother wants me to do in order to be able to go to school.
Okay. So you're hanging out with us until then, right? And I give you a big smile, grin.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
So yeah, let's go to that store.
What
Are you going right
time
now?
is it?
It is late. You guys should.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that we should
I
probably
forgot.
wait till
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's probably super late. Let's go to sleep.
Okay, so you guys go to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you guys each have your own rooms. Like, what's going on?
I figure.
To a room.
Yeah.
All right. So Ellywicks and Strixia.
Strixia.
Give me a second.
Oh, we don't have to drive around Zadash anymore.
I get a room by myself, actually.
Okay, so you guys hear this. As you, Strixia, and actually, the fucking one. Ellywicks and Strixia, you specifically hear this. You hear, at first, like your doorknob, like, jingling, like, turning. And then you hear, and he says, shit! And you see, like, liquid pouring underneath your door. You're on mute, honey.
On mute this whole
There you
time? Am I on mute?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I think maybe I just didn't talk loud enough because I
Oh.
didn't change anything.
Oh, okay. But
I'll be rushing out the door immediately if I hear something crash.
yeah, you
Yeah.
go out. Yeah, you guys open your doors. Strixia, I'm assuming you were going to throw the door open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you throw the door open. and actually you hit someone with your door, and then you see these two gentlemen that you had seen downstairs. One of them has what you'll be familiar with Delvin as thieves' tools. He was attempting to pick the lock, but he had his drink up there and dropped it and spilled it.
I look at him and I say, "Oh, buddy, you picked the wrong door."
The
And
wrong door.
And I just draw my dagger
Uh-huh.
and
Don't
start
kill.
walking towards him.
I'm gonna stop Delvin right there. I'm gonna like grab him by his shoulder. We don't want to cause a mess, so you two better get out of here.
Yep. No problem. And bye.
And then Warden goes,
Ah, ah!
Yelling, "Wrong!"
We're sorry.
And I go, as you're leaving, I say, "I remember your faces."
All right. Yeah, that was it. They rolled an out.
We gotta make station somewhere else. Later.
Make sure you all lock your doors.
it was locked.
Can I roll
Well,
an
I'm just
intelligence check
saying.
to remember these people so that I can kill them later?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
I hope it's a 1.
Where is my intelligence? It's not great, so actually it's not bad. 16?
Yeah, you remember them.
Okay. And I will be on the alert, so if I happen to see these people, you let me know.
Yeah. All right. I need like a minute. I gotta go pee. All right, 1 second.
What is wrong with you, Z?
I don't want any trouble here because I know the people that are here.
It's surprising.
I literally want you to know, Delvin, you can die here for doing stupid
Oh,
shit.
I know. I've been here before.
Like, I don't want any of you guys to die. I don't want myself to die, so I'm going to be on my best behavior here because I know what goes on here. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely going to go places that I shouldn't go. Because there's a few places that I know of that I need to go and I need to check up on some people. But
Yeah, my character's been here before. He's aware.
okay, well, I recommend just being really careful, especially with the fact that like my mom has her eye on us. Yeah. So
I didn't think about that part of it.
So.
Oh. We should visit your sister sometime.
Oh, yes, about that, actually. That's the quest that I was talking about for you guys.
I didn't realize you had a sister.
Yes, we're very close. So, it's there's some complications going on within the family right now, but me and her are very close. She's I take out a necklace for my bag, actually. And it's a fucking, what is it called? It's the amulet of proof against detection. She gave me this as a going away gift when my mother was after me at the very beginning of when I left home.
Very practical.
Yes, helped out a lot. She didn't know where I was.
That seems very convenient.
Is she
Speaking of
missing
which,
right now or something?
kind of.
Do we need to rescue her?
That is what I am thinking that will need to be done, but I'm not 100% sure yet because the story that I'm getting is very odd.
Well, Z, just so you know, I'm always up for a good damsel in distress, so you just let me know.
You're not allowed to fuck her.
I'm back, by the way.
And I look at him, and I put my hand on my chest, and I say, "How dare you?" As if I would ever try.
I'm just gonna stare at you with the most blank expression ever. Yeah. Okay, bud.
Anyways, so she's missing, you said, or does she look like you or your brother?
No, she is much more elegant.
Is there somewhere we could verify your mom's claim?
Story?
Yes.
Well, apparently it was known throughout the area that she was talking to herself and then she ran away. Which is very odd because I ran away and then I got started. started having somebody talk to me in my head, and then I was kind of talking to myself, I guess. But it doesn't make sense to me because from what I hear, because my sister did not have another amulet, I guess. My mom has been scrying on her, and she's just been playing pranks on people. She said that they were in green robes, though. That she was around a bunch of people in green robes. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound very good.
She is pranking people in green robes.
Yes, it's very odd, right? And that's not her behavior. She was not a very socially active person.
Did you get
So,
it, honey?
I was just commenting.
well, speaking of which, though, that wouldn't be a job given by my mother, but I would be able to pay you guys through my mother.
Well, if
Because
it's from you, then we're definitely doing it, I think.
I mean, anything you need from us, see, we got you.
I'm going to lean into Razik and I'm going to tell him, if you guys go on this mission, you keep an eye on Delvin.
As
For what?
not
What are we looking for?
private conversation.
I'm having any kind of flirtatious route with my sister. I do not want a nephew that is part elf.
Have you seen some of the half elves in this world? I'm just saying.
I have, but I don't want a nephew like that.
Tieflings
And I
breed
look at
true.
you and I say, look at this pretty face. Tell me you don't want this part of your family.
It would look so much prettier in that dress that I got you.
Shut up, Z.
Thought that
Um,
tieflings breed true though. Like, if your sister's a tiefling, no, she could bed a giant and have a tiefling baby, right?
Yes, but just the implication of it being half elf, technically. Half elven blood. I don't want that. Especially not to Delvin's blood. I love you, Delvin, but I don't want her to have your tendencies. I want the baby to grow up properly.
Well, knowing your family, I can understand. I'd be probably too awesome, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, after spending a lot of time with Nautis, I can see how that's the case. But I've been pretty awesome, you know? Just saying. I mean,
You've been all right.
I've been better than Nautis.
That's true.
There you go. See?
But I mean, I've also met some squirrels that were better than your brother, so.
I think almost anything's better than my brother.
Maybe your family just like condensed all the failure into one.
Is that the case? Because
No, sadly not. I feel like the majority of our family is failures.
seems odd when they're so renowned throughout such a large city.
Oh yes, I know, right? Very odd. Little does the public know what they do inside their doors.
So your family has lots of like super rich friends, right?
Yeah, I would say so, yes. There's some very deep connections.
Like, we'll return to this later.
Are you talking about, like, how rich?
No, I mean, do you know any that are like not like super rich, so that they don't have like a big palace, but like rich enough that they have a lot of nice shit in their house, not a lot of guards?
Maybe near the city, but not in the city.
If you're trying to look for somebody to rob, you're probably not going to find it here.
You're useless.
My family probably knows people in other cities, but I personally do not. The only places I've been is the Menagerie Coast, all throughout that area, and here.
Understood. All right. Well, are we getting close to this place?
Wait, did you guys wake up already?
Oh, I thought we were. I forgot that
I
we
went
had gone.
pee, so I didn't know what you guys did.
No, we were just
No,
talking. You were talking.
Yeah, we were just talking.
Okay.
In my mind, we were walking towards this place the whole time.
I guess we go sleep now.
Yeah, so I guess we should take a nap now that we avoided being robbed.
And I'm assuming you
Yeah.
sent them a letter of your completion.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Again, that's one of those situations where I forgot, but Delvin definitely wouldn't have.
Ah, yes, the I forgot, but Delvin didn't trick.
Mhm.
Alright. So you guys
Same one Earth uses.
wake up in the morning, and you guys head downstairs to a relatively empty building. You don't see those people there, and the guy, he's like, good morning. Hi, can I get you some breakfast?
And I say, not a very secure joint you run here.
I did warn you.
You did warn us. You did warn us. So, about that breakfast, I mean, never mind. I'll just pay for my breakfast. I'm rich.
You hear a tap 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 at the door. Come in. Tap tap tap.
Oh, God.
I said
Hold
come
on,
in.
guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I go outside.
And
You guys stay here.
You see
It's a
your
fucking bird.
your nemesis, a giant white raven with a larger sack around its neck.
And I like super fucking nervous. Like walk up to it, like with hands up, and like listen, I'm just gonna take the bag, okay? Okay? And I'm gonna reach out for it. And if that thing tries to bite me, I'm jumping back.
You reach out for the bag and it hops a few steps back. And people
So this is
are
like
walking by and they're just looking. They're like,
and
"What
I
the
look at
fuck
the
is
bird,
happening?"
and I'm like, really? So this is the game we're gonna play? Can I just have it? Just stay.
Doing
Stay.
animal handling.
Where's my animal handling? It's not my forte.
Nice. All right.
Let's go.
So you say stay, and it cocks its head at you. It looks at your dagger again, but it doesn't move.
And I like walk up towards it, dagger hip swayed away from it, and I try to grab the thing off of its neck again.
And you grab it successfully.
Thanks, buddy. And like, I like slowly back away, and then I go, shoo, off with you, go.
So when you do that, it turns around and explodes into these white feathers everywhere. And as they like settle on the ground, they just melt and they disappear.
And I look at everyone that's looking at me like, nothing to see here. Go about your day. It's just a huge bird, like you haven't seen one of those before.
They're
Like a huge bird.
As you say that, one of the guys is like, "What bird is he talking about?" Just like one person like covers their kid's eyes, like, "Keep going, Johnny."
And I look at them and I was like,
You get the impression that no one else could see the bird.
yeah, I remember, because freaking, yes. Anyways, so I go back inside and I say, hold on, I need to go up to the room real quick. Right back.
So
And
this bag, you have a bag of holding on you now, right?
yes.
Okay, because that bag is not inconspicuous at all.
Oh, okay, then yeah, before I even go inside, I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, okay.
And then be like, hey guys, just give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Gotta run upstairs. I forgot my good
Dong.
boots. Be right back. I head upstairs.
All right.
And I take the bag out and I look at it. What's in it?
10,000 gold.
And I close the bag up and I say, hot diggity. And then I walk downstairs and I say, good news, guys. We're even richer than we thought.
Yay!
Yeah.
We should probably stay somewhere else tonight.
Yep, we definitely are moving. But I'll divide the gold later. Probably not the best idea to do in this specific common room.
How much was it?
10,000. and I whisper very, very quietly,
Ah, yes.
and I say, "Good job, everyone." And I kind of give everyone put the hands up to do the high fives all the way around the table.
Woo! Noctis wasn't useless after all.
Nice. All right. So I yelled at the barkeeper and I say, "What's the finest thing you have on the menu?"
That's the
Yeah.
finest thing I have on the menu.
You're in for a treat.
It's probably gonna be gruel.
Well, we've got this crab gruel.
Yep, I knew it. Yep,
It's imported from the Menagerie Coast.
I'm sure it is.
Likely story.
We'll have that. How much is it?
Like 2 silver.
That's about what I thought. And I tossed the 2 silver to him, I tossed a whole gold to him. I say, "For everyone at the table."
I don't think I'm drinking this.
Bites the coin and puts it in his pocket. Very good.
What did he just say?
He said very good.
Yes. So yeah, you guys are all eating on Delvin today, and then
On him.
On him.
and
Are you wearing the dress too?
absolutely not.
Aw.
You should.
I'm not wearing that dress. Not
Well, why not?
We need to take him somewhere nice first.
I think you look beautiful in it.
Are you guys heading to the next store?
The whole time you guys are talking, I'm just had my bowl. Just fuck you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna head over there now.
Okay. You guys make your way to what's called the Penta Market. It's a more organized version of what you had to deal with in Port de Mali. It's a market with like just lines of shops. You have definitely people out in the open still, like, you know, marketing like their random doodads and stuff. You guys kind of make your way through, and you find this 2-story building. It's purple, and on the outside it hangs a sign that says what did I call it? The invulnerable something. My brain's not working. The invulnerable vagrant.
Vagrant.
Yeah.
And everyone add another 2,000 gold pieces to your inventories.
Which is how much?
Just 2,000. This is actual gold, so add gold.
Okay. Just add it to it, yeah. We have fucking money, dude.
Elvin, how do we do that investing thing? We should do that.
Infesting thing?
Yes, investing.
Oh.
Before you spend it on drink. Like this crab drink.
And I answer the same way that I always do every time you ask me that question. And I say, Razik, don't worry about it. I know how to handle money.
Okay.
We should go and gamble it.
Gambling?
Do we have
gambling?
that here?
I mean, there might be.
I'm like, Z, are there like fighting pits in the city?
There is.
Oh. Boy, do I tell you.
Maybe after we're done here, we can go to the fighting pits and. We'll talk about that later.
Z,
I have some friends that we need to go see anyways.
yeah, you are familiar with like the amateur hour stuff of the I forgot what it's called, the victory pit.
Yeah, I saw the victory pit is why I asked that question.
Yeah, but it's not just like there's like the more basic gladiatorial fights, but they also do larger scale things like sometimes they'll have monsters, sometimes they'll have like exotic things to fight.
I always fought other people.
Yeah.
I mean,
You were like
Delvin,
fighting with other people trying to work up to, you know, doing better.
Delvin would be fine with entering some fighting pits.
It was fun, from what I remember. Which is like nothing, because I'm not actually my character.
I'm like, Can I use my dagger? It's all that really matters.
No, it's hand to hand.
Ah,
All of mine was hand to hand combat. It
Alright.
could be dagger
You
stuff.
guys gonna go into the invulnerable vagrant?
no, we're gonna stand out front and talk for another hour.
That's fair.
No, we're gonna go inside.
I thought we were talking.
All right. You guys open the door, and it says "well kept shop," and you see like these doodads in the like the aisles with a bunch of like what looks like random knickknacks, and behind the counter you see a furbolg, like blue fur that's like close fur, very long droopy ears, like almost like this like cow-like person, and he says, "Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the invulnerable vagrant. I'm Puma.
Hi, Puma.
Hi
Hi.
there. I'm Puma. Oh, what's your name?
I'm Raji. This is.
I didn't.
I don't know.
He's
Down,
like,
gentlemen. Down, Ellywicks. Down, Strexia.
I'm
Down,
Puma
Warrior.
number 2.
As
Oh,
soon
hi.
as I see this guy, I go, let me look around real quick. And I start wandering around looking for guards other than him.
As you look around, do a perception check, actually.
Okay. Perception. 7.
Huh?
7.
7? You don't really see any other guards. But with your passive perception, you see like behind the counter there's like another room, and you see what looks like an exact copy of himself in the back. Looks like he's working on stuff. Like he's got like these goggles on and these like small little tools, and it looks like he's messing with stuff. But it looks exactly like Pumat.
Okay.
Oh, what's your passive perception? 14?
14.
Oh, yeah. And you see in different areas of the building, you see unfamiliar, like potentially markings, arcane markings.
This guy's got cameras, is what you're trying to tell me.
Oh, you can do an Arcana check.
I just, I will fail at that, but let's do it. Why not?
Don't you dare roll that 20. Nope. Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah,
You know
that's
shit.
about right. That seems about right.
Seems more
You're
accurate.
like, magic is scary.
Exactly.
All
I
right.
feel like at some point, never mind. You guys do your thing, and then I'll say what I do.
Well, I got all this stuff that quite interesting, and I'll post in not into your chat, Josh. I meant to
Yeah.
post it in the general chat, not directly to you. I'll post a lot of the more basic materials in the chat. Also, if you're interested, I can make your weapons a little, sharper, or even give them a little bit of bite.
Why do you
Oh,
say
I might
that,
be interested in
dude?
that.
Elemental related. It takes a while.
How long would that take? That sounds awesome.
Depends on what you need. 7 days is usually what it takes. If you expedite it, it costs triple.
But then I'm without my weapon for 7 days.
How much? Wait a second. I can't do that on any of my weapons, though, huh? Any of my weapons that I use a lot. Because mine is a lance that's attuned to me because it's my what's it called?
Yeah, but you can
My
unattune it. You can select another weapon to use.
Oh yeah, but I can't use the lance if I don't have it like that.
Yeah, that is correct.
So
I ask him, can you make this crossbow shoot fire arrows?
Well, yeah, I can imbue it to make it to where the arrows do a little bit of damage. Fire, that is.
Could I set something on fire with one of those arrows? Or light a fuse, perhaps, or some incense.
I think you could do some minor stuff, lighting some stuff on fire. I think incense and fuses would work. I don't know what you do that for.
I couldn't think of any reasons either, but that would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, man. That'd be. Oh, it's starting to sound like some beach bum over there.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could buy some health potions from you.
Well, actually, I got a few.
Do you? How many health potions do you have?
I'm sharing show to players. I click that. Do you guys see it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to.
No, I
Oh,
did
yeah,
it
yeah.
in Roll 20 this time.
The fuck is
No.
you have spell call? What the fuck is that?
I don't see that in roll 20.
If I click show to players, it doesn't show up on anyone's screen.
It only if you have us able to see it.
Okay.
Like you have to,
I will
change the
do
handout
that.
to.
Not the journals, but to. Oh, I have to add it to your journals?
Yeah,
Okay, whatever. I'll just do that. All right, show to players.
yeah. Now we can see it.
So those are all my potions over there. You can read their labels. They're written all nice and neat. I'm sorry that everything's expensive. You know, the war and all. A lot of the righteous branch holders, they need all this stuff that they can get. So I have to mark up my prices because they want it mostly.
How about this?
So to deter people from buying it, I have to put it up quite a bit.
I will buy all 10 of your health potions. That would be no wait, that'd be 500 gold, right?
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just seeing if I was doing the math right. And I will give you 450 gold pieces for all 10 of them.
Well, here, maybe if you guys buy in bulk, I'll reduce more price. But I like what you're thinking there, so we could keep going on that route.
Absolutely.
How much better is a base greater health potion to a basic?
It's like a +2 more healing guaranteed, I think.
The
See
greater
that book
is
over there? It's called the Compendium. If you just
Hey,
flip through that a few pages, it'll show you. Yeah.
44 plus 4.
Yeah, so it's just +2 guaranteed healing, more than the normal one.
And 2 extra D4s.
Oh, is it 4? It's 44?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Let me make sure.
Question about my current sword. Is it magic right now? The red steel?
Yes. It's already a +1, right?
So that's magic, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's +1,
Yes, it-
it's magic.
Okay.
Um,
My thing, right?
what's the potion of animal friendship? Is it like how long does the animal friendship last?
Let's see. 1 second.
There. That's the potion.
Oh, did you post it?
Yeah.
It lasts for 24 hours. Lets you convince a
No,
beast
that-
that you
that's-
mean it no harm. Choose a beast that can see it within range. Oh, I'm looking at the spell. Is it the same as the potion? I assume, right?
The potion that he posted is the health potion.
Yeah, I posted
No.
the healing potion.
Not the. It is the same as the animal handling spell, though.
Yeah.
I already looked that up, so.
Yeah, so it lasts for 24 hours and choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. The beast's intelligence for higher blah blah. Spell fails otherwise. Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you. So you can charm this beast. Yeah, so like if, like for example, let's say a wolf is attacking you, you could potentially charm it and have it for 24 hours. Or you don't even have to be attacking you. You can just pick a wild animal. As long as its intelligence is lower than 4, you can charm it.
Okay. Can I get one of those?
Sure. You can afford it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, just remove that gold and you can have it.
How do I add it to my inventory?
You can
The
search
very
it in the
bottom.
compendium, but you could also just type it here. Do you want me to add it for you? Let's
Sure.
see, party player starts. Yeah. Okay. So normally you'll go to the eye and you'll type in the animal. What was it? Animal friendship. Well, that will give her the spell. So I'd have to type it. Potion of animal friendship. There we go. So I'll drag it onto your character sheet. And it should just add it, unless it didn't add it. Oh, and why did it not add?
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Does gold have weight in our world?
It,
I think we've already talked about that.
I think we did. I can't remember what we decided.
no. Or does it automatically weigh it?
Yeah,
I think so.
because if
I'm
I have
assuming
all
it's
the
going into the pouch, correct?
yes,
So it doesn't
goes
matter.
in the bag of holding.
Yeah, how do I? Because she's overweight too because of this.
Yeah, it's because of the gold.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how to make it not have. Let's see.
Probably just convert it to platinum for now.
I'll see if I can figure it out.
There we go. I added it. So you just drag and drop it. So I typed in potion of animal friendship, and I dragged it from that compendium and dropped it onto your character sheet,
Okay.
and it added it. So to look it up, that's showing that you have it, but to see what it even does, you have to go to the compendium, which is the I button on
Okay.
the far right. You'd have to read it. And I was thinking, how do we adjust the weight thing?
I'm seeing if I can do something. Hold on. I'm working on that. I
'Cause
think I'm
it'll-
trying to see if this bag of holding changes something. Because they don't give me a way to just like put it in the bag of holding.
Affect anything if it's on your character sheet?
Wait. It'll
I know,
yeah,
but like,
it'll
does
automatically start doing the negatives for
Yes.
being encumbered.
uh,
Yeah. I'm just gonna like adjust the weight to something to 0.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. Because otherwise, you get negatives on movement and attack rolls if you're over encumbered.
I could just like write like we could just write our
Yeah.
money in the notes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, you could also like if you have items in your inventory that are like 45, you can click the 45
And
or-
change it.
Oh yeah, why
Yeah.
isn't it letting me do that? There we go.
You can't.
You have
Yeah,
to
you
click on
can.
the
Yeah.
unlock button first.
And then
Oh no, you don't.
I'm fixing Starkia's right now.
Or
Alright.
the. Yeah.
It's weird. You have to like click it. I had to click it like multiple times to get it right. Okay. But yeah, you had that potion. Anyone else want a potion, I guess, or would I put it in the list? Because he's got other items.
Yes, I was gonna say. What other items? I'm gonna buy all 10 of the health potions.
Okay, so you buy all 10. No more health potions. Well, keep in mind, so we'll add it up at the end
Yeah,
to start
That's
marking
what
what it is.
I assumed. Yeah.
We'll see what kind of discount you can get. Well, I've got all sorts of interesting stuff that I've made myself. A lot of it, again, I will say it's a little more than usual because of the demand from the Empire. And well, what kind of stuff are you guys looking for? Maybe you can direct me.
This is the guy that could fix the broom.
Mhm.
I had a service that I hope that you might be able to help me with.
Okay, what is that there, dearie?
I have this, and I pull it out. A broom that I think is supposed to fly, and I would like it to fly.
Oh, I was gonna say it's broken in half. It's perfect for your height. But if you're using it to fly, I guess that means you want it put together, or else the enchantment doesn't work. Well, you came to the right guy there. It'll take me some time, but I can get it up and going.
Okay, how much time will it take?
It'll take me like 3 days and
Okay,
1,500 gold.
1,500 gold, 3 days to fix it. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's fix the broom.
All right there. All right, hand it over, and I'll get it taken care of in a jiffy.
Okay, so I'll hand it over to him.
All right.
Also, how long do we plan on staying here, guys? I guess it has
Alright.
to be at least 3 days now.
We got nothing else to do, so
What about at least 7 days? Can you guys imagine my axe having elemental electricity damage as well?
Yeah.
that
Do
would be
it.
pretty awesome.
You're gonna cut people in half and then also do electricity damage.
I mean,
Would
I
like
could see that being powerful.
another order, please.
All right, there. What did you want to order there?
I have this axe. It's a +1 axe, but I would like you to add some electric damage to it.
Oh yeah, that's something I can do. That's a service I offer.
Yes, I saw it on your list.
Uh-huh. So you want to do that then?
Uh-huh.
All right. So that'll be 1,500 goals in 7 days, unless you want it to go fast, which will be triple.
That's okay. I don't need it to go triple.
Okay, that'll do then.
So 3,000 gold total.
Oh yeah.
I think that I want to also do an elemental damage since we're gonna stay anyways, on my dagger because I think it's a +1. It says 1 next to it.
Mhm. Did I give you a +1 dagger? Hold on, let me see. Let me double check. Uh, just to make sure.
Or is that the weight? It might be the weight.
That's probably the weight.
Oh,
Dagger.
In
Dang.
the inventory, it's probably.
Yeah, you just have a regular dagger.
dang. Okay.
I just want to remind you, Ellywicks, you will be without your weapon for 7 days.
Nope, I won't be without a weapon because that was my +1 axe, and I still have my regular axe.
Smart. It's using the old noggin. Speaking of extra things, can I sell this guy, or can I sell you some leather armor?
I don't really purchase anything. I just do enchantments. I work on them. I put them out. I don't really take anything too often.
Hey, let me
Unless you
ask you.
find like a weapon that's enchanted that's pretty nifty, I might take that off your hands. I could also transfer enchantments if you need.
Can you enchant some armor, maybe?
Oh yeah, I can enchant all sorts of stuff. That's what
Can
I
you
do.
enchant my armor to make me stealthier?
Well, I could sell you stuff that makes you stealthier. I already made stuff.
Okay, like?
Well, I know you elves like to be sneaky, so I actually got a cloak right here.
A cloak? Heck, yes! What is... Show me this cloak. And Delvin is very excited. Nothing better than a cloak for a sneaky elf.
I hope that my mom gives you a cloak now.
I'll be so pissed.
You spend all this
Yeah,
money.
yeah, I'm glad you at least remember that your mom's out there. Well, I've got like 3 cloaks here, eh? I got this one. This one makes you all like fancy. Like you put it on and it goes whoosh whoosh whoosh. You know, it's like they call it a cloak of billowing. That's not what you're looking for, but I thought that was neat. I figured I'll
That
go
one
through
is pretty cool.
the cloaks I have. This one's a cloak of protection. It's pretty neat. It's pretty, sturdy. It helps. And then I think this is what you're looking for there. And he hands like this. It's this like dark purple cloak with like. It kind of reminds you of the night sky, but instead of like actual like drawings of stars, it's like this. Instead of like randomized glitter patterns, it's like this glitter pattern was embedded into it to look like a night sky.
Hmm.
And it's a cloak of elven kind.
Oh my gosh. I don't think those 2 things stack. I already have advantage.
You might want to look it up because it might be a little different. I'm not sure.
I'll look at Cloak of Elven kind.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mechanic wise, are there any enemies that like heat? Like, I don't know if this is meta or not. Oh, that's might be meta.
Okay.
Oh
Are
man.
there enemies that heal off? Like, let's say if I hit a fire dragon with a fire sword, is it gonna heal off that shit, or is that not in this game?
I don't know actually.
So
When I find it, I'll throw it at you.
how much is this cloak?
Oh, this cloak here is like $850, man, or gold. Shit.
Sold. That is sold faux show.
Yeah, I don't get too many elves trying to buy this kind of stuff, so.
I mean, it stacks a little bit, but also with the hood up, checks made to see you have disadvantage. And you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide.
Does it require attunement?
Yes.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Okay. Actually, you know what I should do also? Let me check something. Does my dagger require attunement? I'm
Yes.
pretty sure it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boots. Okay, the boots don't require attunement.
And if you,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy that.
okay.
And just because it's super cool looking, like Delvin would buy that just because of how freaking neat it looks.
Adam,
Yeah,
is the vicious sickle technically a enchanted weapon?
it is. It's. I want to say. Oh, you know what? I don't think so. I don't think it's enchanted. I think it's just the way it's made. So like, it's rather blacksmith fortified rather than magical in nature. Because it's like more of a crit thing rather than it being magically imbued to do that, right?
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I know the Corpse Slayer is a. The
Yeah.
Corpse Slayer is magical.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to fucking sell that though. Um.
I didn't write it on there, or is that? I'm sure that one requires attunement as well.
Corpse Slayer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would.
And you there, I know you were like waving your dagger around, didn't realize it wasn't as strong as you thought it was. I mean, I've got a regular dagger here, but it doesn't, it's not magical in the sense that it's sharper like other ones. But look at what I could do with it, And he throws it across the room, and it plinks into the wall, and it pretty surprising throw, and then it like slingshots back into his hand. Oh, look at that! It came right back. It's pretty
Ooh.
neat. And then when it does that, your dagger vibrates, Delvin.
Oh shit.
But yeah, this is only like 400 gold pieces if you want it there.
Um. Tell me a little bit more about that dagger. Where'd you get it?
Well, I enchanted it. It's what I do, as you
Hey,
can see.
so you know about enchantments. If I had a dagger that I wanted you to look at, could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Oh, probably it might depend on some time, but I could take a look at it.
And I draw my dagger and I kind of hold it out to him.
Well,
I don't
that's
want
a neat dagger there. Cause look at all the feathers it has,
and I say, "Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool, right?"
Though that eye is a little bit garish for me, but whatever.
Yeah, it's always looking at me. It freaks me out.
He's
And I
pretty
just kind of
freaky.
like, and I kind of stare at the dagger, and then I like shake my head, like, "Oh, sorry." Um, well, could you? I want you to see something. Go ahead and throw that dagger again.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here, another demonstration for the customer. He throws it across the room, and it plinks into the wall, pretty close to where he did it, and then it shoots back again into his hand.
And as it vibrates, I say, "What do you make of that?"
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I don't know.
Hmm.
Huh.
What do you think?
Well, I can have one of the Pumats take a look at it for you while we continue our shopping.
The Pumats?
Yeah, I'm Pumat Prime. Hey, Pumat 2, can you come out here, please? And then from the back room, another exact version of him comes out. Hey, I'm Pumat number 2. How can I help you? Can you take a look at this guy's weapon for me? See what you can discern from it. It does this little vibrating thing when it was reacting to here, let me show you. And he does the whole thing, and it vibrates. Oh, that's interesting there. Okay, I'll take a look at it for you. I'll bring it back in a jiffy, okay?
And like I kind of hand it to him, like, make sure I get that back.
Oh yeah, you'll get it back, yeah. Oh yeah, Puma number 2 is the most trusted Puma, eh?
I feel naked. Just so you know, I need it back quickly. Anyways, that's all I wanted to ask. I'm kind of like watching the guy that has my dagger in the back now.
Yeah, he went in the back.
Trying to keep it in eyesight as much as possible,
You do
but
your best. Stare at the wall.
yeah.
All right.
So,
A few things that he pointed at that, and he's going to look at, I don't know, like you guys, you there, little lady, and maybe the Dragonborn. You guys might be interested in this, eh? And he picks up this little stone from a back. This thing will give you a little more oomph to your bodies, and you guys already look like you're pretty tough, but I think this will make you a little bit more constitutional, if you know what I'm saying. Constitution.
Oh,
Constitutional.
Um,
yeah, sturdier, Ellywicks.
this is a Iron Stone of Fortitude. It'll make you a lot more lively.
how much?
It's
How much?
6,500 gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty useful item. You guys are
So,
spending a lot of money, so I was like, hey, maybe these guys can buy this, eh?
explain that again to me, what exactly that does.
Well, if I had to quantify it, it'd be 2 plus 2 bonus to your constitution.
Hmm.
Do you eat it? Or do you just wear
Oh no, once you attune to it, it starts floating around your head.
it? That's almost worth it itself.
It is quite aesthetically pleasing.
If anything, I'd want something to raise my thick skin, my AC, you know?
Oh yeah. I forget what this cloak of protection does. Maybe you should look it up in the compendium over there. Oh, actually, I've got a shield over here. This might help you a bit.
I can't use the shield. I have a two-handed weapon, so
Oh, then I got the thing for you there, lady. Oh, you see these bracers over here? They're called bracers of defense. They're pretty good at blocking all incoming blows. Actually, I believe it increases your defense is pretty good. I believe it's like +2,
I'm looking.
which is nuts. By the way, I have to nerf you guys.
It
I
is
decided.
+2.
Yeah.
You guys, elemental damage is not you guys aren't. You have to take full, or else you guys are gonna be invincible. Or,
I'm not using that
or-
shit.
or everything you fight is gonna be a barbarian.
I'm just saying, Bracers AC +2 is insane.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's why I was also prefacing that if they take any elemental damage or magical damage, that they don't get the resistance to the range.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm
Okay.
going,
Which is
I'm going
technically
to
the way it's
school.
supposed to
Hold
be.
on. If we take elemental damage or what?
No. So before it was like whenever you took elemental damage and you were raging, you would reduce it by half. Or if you're taking magic damage, you're not supposed to. Any physical damage, bludgeoning, piercing, it actually says it, and I didn't realize.
Yeah.
So I was doing it wrong.
And that's if you get something class
So
wise that
he's gonna, if he lets you have things like Bracers of Defense, if they hit you with magic damage, then they do the normal damage.
I mean, I was gonna do that anyway, so I'm letting you know
Yeah.
that you're not gonna be as tough as you were, but you'll still be tough as fuck.
I don't see this on the bracers of defense on the list.
Here.
I mean,
They're not.
no. I see it in the compendium. I'm talking about the price.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't
what?
think they were on there.
No,
I think they're
these are all
special.
roleplay related.
No, I said I don't see it on the list.
I didn't put it in the list.
Okay.
This is my list. You can't see this.
Okay, well, how much are the bracers of defense?
Oh, they're 2,200.
And the cloak.
Oh, which cloak, Terry? The one with protection? Oh, that's 1,600 gold.
Oh, but we're gonna be
We're
broke
spending
again.
a lot of money. Is there any way we can make a little deal?
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Depending on how much you guys buy, it'll help decrease the total cost.
I mean, I did just spend $3,000, 3,000 gold.
Well, technically, you haven't spent it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone tell me. Well, we'll wait till we buy everything. Everyone keep track of it and then tell me, and I'll add it all up because I haven't known everything everyone bought.
You guys
Okay.
like to go out and fight a bit. Yeah, it seems like you guys are kitted out pretty good.
We sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Buying all of my healing potions out. Oh, the righteous brand are gonna be on me for those, and I'm not gonna have them. So,
Um,
but
Okay.
Anyway, I have this another item if you guys are interested in it. It is double the price it usually is, but it's a bit of wound closure.
It's a what?
It's a pendant with a darkened ivory spiral. I believe it'll help stabilize you. You don't have to do death saving throws.
That's a really good thing too.
How much is it?
Oh, that's 300 gold.
I will take
Not
that.
bad at all.
I'm going to take that. I die the most. I'm taking that.
While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
I'm definitely buying that.
Okay.
Do magic weapons require attunement? I forget.
Which ones?
Yes.
It will say on the item description, it
Yeah.
will say requires attunement at the top, if it requires attunement.
Thank you.
This guy has made us have lots of really good shit. Alright, so everyone tell me what you guys bought. So we have
I
10,
only spent 300.
we have the 10 healing potions, and then we have my cloak, which was 1500, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, cloak was 950. And then we have the bracers. Are you buying those, Ellywicks?
Maybe. Let's see. Because he said, how much was it? 26?
Yeah. The bracers up to
26.
no, they're 2,200.
Oh, 22. Okay.
Okay. And then you had two other things you bought that equal 3,000, right?
Yeah.
Which were?
Adding elemental damage and fixing the broom.
Okay, broom was 1,500. What? 15. Okay, and then did we buy anything else?
I think I'm going to buy those 5 greater healing potions.
Okay.
If those aren't sold out, which is an extra 1,000. Or I'll tell you my whole number. I'm going to spend. I just changed number. Shit. 1 second. I'll get back to me.
Okay, and then Starksy, did you buy anything?
Yeah, I bought the potion of animal friendship.
And how much was that?
200, I think. I subtracted it already, though.
Okay. Well, I'm just putting everything together so that like
Mhm.
we can try to get a discount.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's a total of holy shit. We bought a lot of stuff. Spending so much gold, it's ridiculous. So we are. That's not possible.
Yeah.
500 plus 950 plus 22. Those.
When you have the chance, add 3,100. And to Kumat, it's I was going to buy the 5 greater potions.
Oh, right there.
That cloak, which was 600 gold. The cloak section.
Okay.
The cloak of protection was 1,600.
1,600. My math is bad. Okay, so you could add 4,100, not 3,100.
Okay, so the 5 greater healing potions and then the cloak and then what else?
And I was going to have my sword attuned with fire, 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 fire.
1d6
With
or
the
1d4?
1d6.
Okay.
And 1,500 for that. Okay, so now let me actually redo this math. I'll get it
I'm
right
so
eventually.
glad I'm only spending 300. Like, holy shit.
It's a red sword. It needs to have fire.
Absolutely.
I can do something I pick cold on it. That want to make sense.
Plus 200 plus 1,600.
9,000.
450.
Hmm.
So we're saving 450 gold. That is no small chunk of change.
Oh, not at all. Not a small feat by any measure. Well, you guys are buying a lot, and I hope to see you guys again. You're big spenders over here.
Adam, what was that necklace or that fucking thing that
Parapet of wound closure.
parapet?
Yeah, I'll post it in the chat for you.
Okay.
So basically, we saved 500, like 450 gold pieces. So
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to take that out of my.
yeah, so what I would say is if we had a party fund, then and like
Oh.
everyone has access to whatever the party gold is, this would make this easier.
So hold on a second. I can figure this out. You said 9,450 was the regular price?
Yes. But I mean, technically, I'm only spending 1,450.
Okay, so essentially we got like 4.8% off.
Okay.
So that means whatever we bought, we can just get 4.8%. Like remove that. Like
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay.
So if my total, you said it was 22, right, honey? 3, 4, 5, 52 times by.
I don't even know what you're doing.
How much gold we each have to spend?
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna give you 310 or 300.
Oh, give
'Cause-
me that money?
Yeah, or well, no, I mean I give him that. I bought mine, I guess, kind of just.
But it's still in
It's-
part of that discount. So
So then,
And so-
yeah, I,
Oh, I see
What I
what
would
you're saying.
Do you want to just pocket the money, Delvin, and you could just take the leftover and spend it on us later?
Well,
but see, that's the thing. I only
well, if everyone takes out the money they spent and then just divide the 450 amongst the rest of you, right?
Yeah,
As if
that-
you
we
guys
could do that.
got 450.
yeah, okay. So basically 450 extra. Just take out everything you spent, and then we'll decide the 450.
that's you guys can have that because that's not fair for me. I won't take part in that because
That
I only
still
spent
counts.
300.
Or yeah, he would.
Yeah,
He would-
you guys divided among 4 of you. Just leave me out of that because I didn't pay that much.
Honestly,
Yeah, me too.
you would disproportionately benefit from it. But that's
Exactly.
I'm just gonna do it like if we got 4.8% off in total, everyone can just take off. You know, like you, Christopher, you spent like 310 or whatever. So just multiply 310 times 0.048, and that's how much you don't have to pay.
It might be easier just for us 3 to take 150.
Because like for me, I saved about 250 gold. Wait, does that make sense? Hold on, I might be doing something because I spent 5,200. So yeah, like I had a big bulk of the price. Does that make sense?
Holy shit! You spent the majority of that.
Yeah, she went and got her thing fixed, enchanted her weapon.
I mean, she got a lot of
Some
shit out of it.
bracers.
Razzie probably is the other half of that.
So does that
What
make
was that
sense, though,
number?
guys?
It does. I know how you're doing the math. I just don't know how to do the math. I do actually. So take my 9. So 1450 divided or times. So 1450. How do I do the math? 1450.
Okay, times by point.
For
So what I'm getting is if I don't directly ask you for information, I'm not gonna know it. To know. And I have 10 health potions.
Oh, yeah.
So
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's 5 of us, right?
Mhm.
So everyone gets 2 regular healing potions. So add 2 healing potions to your inventory.
2 healing potions to my inventory. 2 potions of possibility. What the? Where did that come from?
Yeah, you were painting that day, so you don't remember anything.
Sorry, baby.
That was when you went to Podgy's house. He had those that your parents had.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Mm.
It's skeptical. It doesn't sound very.
And then Strixia, on your character sheet, since you already have Potion of Healing in there. Oh yeah, you got it. I see it going up.
Oh.
I see you adding it. Cool. Seeing if you needed help, but you got it. All right.
And are you
Strixia.
gonna go ahead?
Strixia, what's your healing spell?
You said healing spell?
Yeah.
I think it's cure wounds.
I thought you had a healing spell, but I don't see it anymore.
I thought I did too. I have prayer of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Could have
Yeah.
sworn I've seen you cast cure wounds, but I could be wrong.
She has inflict wounds.
Yeah, I have inflict wounds.
I think it was inflict wounds. I don't think that she ever healed any of us. I think we talked about that when we were going against the rest of her teammates.
Okay.
I think so too.
I do also have spare the dying. So if any one of you starts to does die, I guess.
It goes unconscious.
Or go unconscious, yeah, then I can heal you. And make you not die.
That's ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Not dying is better than dying.
Does the periactive wound closure have to be attuned?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool.
I don't think we've fought with you very much, Strixia. What kind of, are you more of a ranged combatant or close range?
I think I'm kind of more of a range fighter.
Okay.
Aren't you a cleric?
Yeah. I think
So ranged
I am.
cleric.
I don't know. I have
She's very capable in both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because don't you have a mace, right?
Yeah, I have a mace and a dagger.
And what's your armor class?
18.
Yeah, you are a tank. You should be up in the fray.
That's scary, dude. A fucking goblin tank. That's terrifying.
Did your AC go up to 14?
It will be 16.
Oh, okay. So you gotta change that.
Yeah.
Old lady
just so you
tank,
know,
you mean?
just so you know, Strixia, with an AC of 18 and that mace, and the fact that isn't inflict wounds a touch-based spell?
It is.
Mm.
Yeah, so you need to be in melee range most of the time.
Okay. I wasn't
we've-
sure which one I was doing, but yeah, no, I know I've done inflict wounds and stuff, and I didn't know if that was touching or if that was from far away, but yeah, that's touching.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you should be in their face.
Yeah, and now
Okay.
she has a few more added to her close range. Now I'm looking at it. She also has
Yeah.
another ranged one, but yeah, I think majority of this stuff looks like it's range.
Yeah, the
She's
cool
got
thing
some good
about
spells.
the cool thing about her is when she's away from the enemy, she's still effective.
Hmm.
But like with an AC of 18, you need to be freaking in people's face. Like
Hmm.
Okay.
you wanna draw attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
people.
use
Everyone-
that mace more often.
Yeah, because you actually like it's better for you to get attacked than it is for even Razak or Ellywicks.
Okay.
Because it's hard to hit you,
Uh huh.
and so and you can do more damage with a mace than you can with almost any ranged weapon, unless you were using like a crossbow or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think I even have a ranged weapon.
I've noticed you throw your dagger sometimes. I think, or do you have javelins? That's somebody
Do
else.
I have javelins.
Oh, okay, that's probably you. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then when you want to heal and stuff, that's when you can back out, and Razak and Ellywicks can take the hits.
Oh, I have prayer of healing.
Yeah, isn't that one ranged though?
Yes, which makes it the best one.
Yes, that's why you're perfect. If you're fighting, like you can be up in the fray and still heal people.
Well, prayer of
Like,
healing
away
is the
from-
one that's outside of combat. It takes 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh
Oh.
yes,
You're
we
right.
talked about that one. Yes, that is the one outside of
That
combat.
one's like after you guys are all fucked up, she can heal you without you guys having to take a short rest or something.
I don't know if you want to be a healing. I'm assuming we're getting ready to wrap it up for the night, right?
Yeah, okay. So before you start going off on a tangent
Yeah.
based off of that comment,
Yeah.
we can either real quick go get your reward or just call it and we can get that tomorrow or Monday.
Next Monday
Tuesday.
or Tuesday.
This way, Sam.
Yeah. I kind of want to go get it tonight because I won't be here next week. Maybe
true.
won't be here next week. I might be here. Like depends on like if I'm not here when you guys start, I should be here during the game at some point. But
You say
Okay.
that you woke up late, and none of us wanted to bother you.
yeah, part of me wants to go get the reward now though, so that I know what it is.
You'll be excited to get back. I'll
Unless
make you in
you
time.
unless you want to think about it until next week and give us way cooler shit.
No.
Oh.
He said, "Fuck
Alright.
you."
So, if you guys want to get it now, you can. I have them. I'll just make it quick.
Yeah.
How about give it to us now, and then next week we can do the whole role playing of us getting it.
Sure. All right. So this is based off of Nodis talking to Astra,
mom.
which you guys never got the name of, which is his mom, Astra Fellis. So first, Razig, she gives you a blue Ioun stone of intellect.
Hell yeah.
And Ellywicks, she gives you a breathing bubble.
A breathing bubble.
Because I guess Nodis noticed your gloves and figured that would work well with it. Sturxia, she gives you a needle of mending because I guess you like to look like an old lady. And so this is a +1 dagger that is disguised as a needle. So you can use a command word to turn it into a dagger and back to a needle. And you can use it to cast the cantrip mending from it.
Mending is really good.
And you have a super concealed weapon.
So like when
Cool.
when our wagon got all fucked up, you could have totally mended the wheel.
And
Oh,
then
dang.
your other dagger too.
Yeah.
And for did I miss Christopher?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get anything. It looks like she hands you a bag of coin and is like gives you pretty much 5,000 gold.
I never
Oh, hell
could.
yeah.
I never could
Holy, wait,
pick
wait.
up Christmas for you.
Did you say 5,000 gold? Holy shit, I'm rich.
It's your allowance essentially. Coin. You get two things, Josh. You get a coin of delving.
Okay.
That one is a coins. You get two. I'll say you get 10 of these.
Okay.
They're copper pieces that shed a dim light, and if you throw it into like a chasm, based off of the tune that it sounds as it spins, it makes like a noise.
Uh-huh.
You can gauge exactly how far it goes.
Okay. I have
So it's
10
like
of those.
10 of those, and then you have Dust of Deliciousness. You can look that up in the compendium.
Okay.
That one's gonna be really useful for you.
So
Reddish brown dust sprinkled over any edible substance greatly improves the flavor. The dust also dulls the eater's senses. Anyone eating food treated with this dust has disadvantage on wisdom ability checks and wisdom saving throws for 1 hour.
that's freaking great. And what's it called again?
Dust of Deliciousness.
Don't accidentally eat it.
There's 6 servings of it.
And I look at Radson and I say, "Don't. No. No."
Bye.
All right, that was everyone, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So you
Yeah.
got your thing.
I like my sheet.
And
Jeez.
that was her personal thank you from her, not separate from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Cerberus for sure. Yeah, that's exciting. I like it.
Oh, did you find that in the compendium, Strixia? You were able to find it?
Yeah.
Cool, sweet. All right. Did that add the spell, or do we have to add the spell manually? Probably. Okay, I'll drag mending into your cantrip spells.
Okay.
So, Adam,
There you go.
are we just gonna write down how much money that we have
Yeah.
instead of putting it? Okay.
Oh, what I was gonna say. You can fix that problem. So if you go to the little cogwheel, see up at on the very left where it says carrying capacity modifier.
You're talking to me?
No, I'm talking to everyone
Oh, okay.
about their character sheet.
Alright.
If you go to where it
Yes.
says character capacity modifier, you can put a like little asterisk and then like a 5, and it won't determine that you're overweight anymore. Like it basically is telling the character sheet you can carry a lot more shit.
I'm gonna conclude the session though and stop recording.
Okay.
Okay.